hello and welcome. Did she turn the volume down?
Sorry, no, I did.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi. Oh, hello. We forgot how to stream apparently. It's only been 2 days.
It's really hard, okay? I don't understand things.
All right.
Ever.
Quick. Before the
What?
people. Whoa. Oh my god, I am loud. Right. So, we have a Kickstarter happening
Yes.
on a link in the description, or Charlie will bloop it into the chat. But we are kickstarting Magpie Volume 3. It's officially going to be able to actually print because we made our goal in like 1 day, which is awesome.
Which is amazing.
I highly recommend you buy now because if you need all 3 books, there's a super hella good bundle deal and also free shipping across the USA. That's the advertisement. Welcome. Hello, Sue L. Hello, Mouth Plus. Hello, Sparkly Charlie. Doodle Rose. Starry Sky. Hello, and welcome. What we are doing today is reading Pretty Mouth. Pretty Mouth is like the sequel. Not sequel. It's the original. Okay, Magpie is the prequel of Pretty Mouth. It gets kind of confusing. But Pretty Mouth was like our first BL comic, so our second comic. We made it while we were making Sovereign, the most amazing comic ever. And we decided that since we're doing the Kickstarter, it'd be a great time to read through all of it. Is Magpie on Tapas? Yes, you can find Magpie on Tapas and on Webtoon. It is on both. Kickstart. Wish I could throw you some money, but I don't have any at the moment. That's fine. In this economy, I understand if you can't buy books and such. The stream crashed as soon as you said my name. Oh my goodness,
Oh,
I am
dear.
powerful. Sue L. Magpie. Is Ursula messing around with the chat?
Sorry, yeah. I'm messing around with the screen. It was weird.
Oh, okay.
I didn't like the setup.
I tried so hard to make the setup work.
Well, I didn't like it.
Well, maybe you should have done it instead of me.
I'm sorry. Thanks for setting it up, babe.
Manica's so cuddled up and cute
She's
right now.
so cute. She's baby.
Preparing for my bot content. How are we doing? We got 52 backers. That's pretty good.
Dang, that's really good.
We're being carried by people who want to like buy all 3 hardcovers.
Yes.
I feel
they
like
must be
at
tired from carrying us so far.
like I need to sit down and wonder if like we could like maybe make an add-on like pin thing, but I'd have to do all the math on that. But it'd be cool to do like a Magpie pin.
That would be very cool.
Enamel that pin. Pinamel. I don't know if people want those though.
Right?
Bones' favorite trope, cursed. Yes, I love curses.
Yes.
This was our very first black and white comic. Sorry, I'm just like hype. There's like so much like hype energy right now, except for
Good.
Madoka, who's passed out.
She is.
Yeah.
I can't really see her well, but she's that little black smudge back there.
Yeah. She's very tired because last night we got new babies. Not gonna tell you about the babies. You have to be a patron person to hear all about our new babies.
Yes.
As they settle in. But she was very hype meeting babies.
She was so excited.
She was
She
so
was peeping
so amped.
and crying because she was so excited.
Yeah, so we have new babies.
New babies.
We just got them last night and they're all settling in.
Yes.
So we're pretty hype in general.
We're having a good time.
Babies be paywalled. Paywall the babies.
Yes. Hi, Cole.
I'm the new baby. No, you're an old baby.
We're not excited for you anymore.
It's almost time to take them out back.
To play in the backyard?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Walkies. All of the babies are named Marvin.
Marvin 1, Marvin 2.
We paywalled Serena once too, remember?
Oh, you're right. Was that during a Kickstarter too?
Yeah, that was for the 9-point Kickstarter
you're
that
right.
did not fund, so we never
No.
showed anyone Serena.
Nope.
That's why you don't know who we're talking about. Did Al have babies? Tuesday, you have the Patreon
Yeah,
chat. You can
Tuesday.
tell.
You can go look.
You can go see the new babies. They're accessible to you as a
Yes.
mod. The babies are so cute. I also talk about my plumbing on Patreon. That's true.
Yes,
We learn
there's
all
been-
about Mouth Plus's plumbing shenanigans.
Yes, it's been a journey.
Did Al become babies?
R.I.P. Serena.
Yeah, you can. If you scroll up, you can see them.
Yep. There should
Yeah.
be photos in there.
Babies are out of my reach. I know. We'll show the babies eventually.
Yeah.
I need more videos and
They're settling in.
well, they're sleeping right now and
Yeah.
it's hard to get to them. Snake didn't work, by the way. Oh no.
Oh no, what is wrong with your plumbing? This is a mystery now. We
Yeah.
have to remove the toilet. Oh god. I'm sorry.
You're having like our problem but with the water heater, like
Oh,
our water
God.
heater shenanigans. I mean, a broken toilet's kind of worse than a broken water heater, depending on
Definitely.
how it breaks. I mean, if it explodes. But if a toilet exploded, that'd also be bad.
Good lord.
Okay.
Anyways.
So so this is gonna end up being a very long YouTube clip of us talking about Pretty Mouth. Maybe we'll break it up into a few sections for when we post it to YouTube.
Because Pretty Mouth doesn't have like chapters, so
Yeah.
we can break it up however we want.
All right. So I'm gonna do a little opening for those who don't hang out on the stream chat.
Yes.
All right. So Magpie is or isn't on Kickstarter depending on when this is up. Because yeah. Anyways, so in honor of the third volume of Magpie coming out, we are deciding right now to read over our second comic ever, Pretty Mouth, which is the book that is our second comic, and it's related to Magpie. What a great introductions, Bones McKay.
So good.
I wrote it, Ursula drew it, and we're gonna roast it.
Yes.
So yeah, here we go.
Can I start by saying I did not realize we made this in 2013. I thought we made this later.
Yeah,
Because we were little babies. We were 18 when we made this.
yeah. I'm
Good
not that
Lord.
surprised.
Ugh.
Pretty Mouth, excited chanting. Yeah, Pretty Mouth. Okay, so the origin of Pretty Mouth is basically me being like, hey, BL is popular. What if I did that, but yanked the carpet out and it wasn't actually really that much of a BL at all? And Ursula was like, yes,
Yes.
let's scar children.
Let's
So before we even go,
disillusion
like,
them.
before we even go too far into Pretty Mouth, it is a horror comic, and like the title on the screen says, like literally every trigger warning.
Yes.
Like it's YouTube safe, I think, because it's mostly implied, but it's a pretty like messed up comic.
yes.
It came from a very messed up part of my life, which
Yeah.
is like every 5 years apparently.
Apparently. But yeah, if you can find like, I don't know, spooky comics that deal with like heavy subject matter, upsetting, I would recommend skipping this.
We're not 18 now. Oh my god. You
Listen, I know I am very youthful looking.
listen. I'm 40.
We're
I'm
48-year-old
perpetually
people
40.
in our
Scary
spirits.
BL? Yeah, it's
Yes.
BL, Boy Lovecraftian.
So there is there's monsters, there's some blood.
Okay, you don't have to announce every single trigger. We'll
I
go
know.
forth. They're warned. If you're sensitive,
Yes.
leave.
Leave, get out of here. This is not for you. Come back for Sovereign.
All right, can we
Okay.
can we go?
Yeah, let's go.
Can we
Okay.
go?
Okay. So, page 1. No dialogue.
What? Starting with no dialogue is really good.
It is. Wait, that's not even page 1. Oh, there we go. Shows you how much I remember my comic. Okay. So we start with our character, Silver.
This is like a classic thing, like that I always do.
Yes. What is the classic thing?
Sorry, I was just reading chat.
Oh.
Oh, I start with like an ice monster prologue, which is where you kind of show off like what kind of comic it's gonna be. But Ursula always isn't used to drawing the characters at the very beginning, so they end up looking completely different to what they do later, and no one can recognize them.
Yes.
It's like in Magpie how it starts with Dennis, but people are like, "Is Dennis Dennis?" You're like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
Why is it called Pretty Mouth? We're terrible at names, and Ursula had a fairy novel for NaNoWriMo called Pretty Mouth that was horrible.
It's horrible.
Very horrible in all
God.
sorts of ways. And yeah, it got cannibalized. We took the pretty name and we were like, this is about mouths,
Yeah.
horror gubbins, people kissing, people taking naps together.
Dudes. Yes. Thank you, Charlie.
Self-meanness.
Yes.
Does Silver have a paper bag on her head later? Yes.
Yes.
Yes, she does. Makes it hard to tell her, to recognize that this is her. Like, if I was to do this again, I'd make Silver's design more recognizable in some sort of way.
Definitely. Like have something like not her face be very like individualized to the character. I don't know. I'd have to do some design work. Maybe that would be a cool challenge.
That would be.
Redesigning some Pretty Mouth characters.
Actually, it would be a good challenge.
Dang.
I like the Wiggly Gutters. I loved the Wiggly Gutters. I don't know why she got rid of them.
I don't know. I got paranoid. Basically, I was young and impressionable, and a comic creator I really liked said that you shouldn't do gutters like this. So I was like, oh, okay, I'll fix.
But they look so cool.
I know, I like them. I would love to do it again in another comic that had like the right feel for it.
Yeah.
And be maybe like more purposeful with them.
Yeah.
I think part of the problem with Pretty Mouth is like a lot of it feels very messy. One
It's
problem
surprisingly not as messy as Sovereign, though. I don't know. what
Sovereign
the beep boop is back.
is a
it
messy beast. But I find this prologue especially, I find it's like overworked. And anyways, I find the messiness is very distracting from like what you need to be looking at. But maybe that's just me as the artist who's like, oh my god, I can't believe I drew that when everyone else reading just doesn't even notice.
I think it's really hard to like actually see what's going on because you're not very good at black and white space at this point.
Yeah.
And working with negative space, but it's a really nice page. It's very messy. It's hard to understand, but we'll get into like all sorts of reasons it's hard to understand later too.
Yes.
I find these first few pages very detailed, which is interesting for you,
I know.
but it doesn't have the right values to like guide you through things properly because you've got like an all-white character on an all-white background.
I know. I didn't understand the good contrast yet.
I've never read this comic. Is it some kind of horror comic? It is.
Yes.
It is our first black and white comic.
Yep.
It's hard to explain. Like,
Yeah.
the first panel is very nice. I do like the first panel.
Same.
It doesn't have the best composition, but it's like almost there. I really like the black tree. I think redoing this page would be cool. I don't know why there's like two of the middle panel. I think they'd be better, honestly, like if they were just framed differently.
Yeah, because it's supposed to be like she's looking at her phone and then she like puts it away in a huff. I think I don't know. I
You're
should
not
have
good
framed
with,
it
like,
better.
You're not great. Yeah, like with the framing. You're also like, you always tended to do this thing where I'd be like, there are 3 panels in a row, they're like the same, and you'd make them slightly different as if you were like, no, they can't be exactly the same. That's bad.
That was a weird thing too when I was starting out where I thought like it was lazy to like duplicate comic panels even though there's like a purpose for it.
Yeah.
So I'd always make them slightly different and hand draw all of them, which is silly because comics take a long time. Cut corners where you can. Also, duplicating and having slight differences in it. Like, if it was the exact same panel, the only difference is she's, like, put her phone away. Like, that has a purpose.
Yeah, it shows that, like, it happened very quickly.
Yes.
But both panels are, like, it's a pacing thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right. Let's move on. Also, I
move on.
hate the pacing thing at the bottom. Pace.
I also have motion lines everywhere, which you cannot... Like, they're just messy because the background is full of, like, line work, so...
Yeah, they blend in. Also,
do.
this was like your Sovereign motion line label everything phase.
Yes. Okay, next page.
Snippity snip the corners. This one's a little rougher. This
Yeah.
one is a prime example of very bad blocking and 180 problems.
Yes.
Like, it's really hard to tell like where she is in relation to things.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's a lot of issues with losing track of where the characters are in relation to things early on in Pretty Mouth because you didn't understand the 180 rule.
Yes.
And we fought people and we were like, 180 stupid. But
Don't
we were the
need it.
stupid.
We were foolish.
I understand it now.
Yes. Now I'm like,
So
oh yeah. I
Yeah,
know
you-
what they were talking about.
you can break it down probably
Yeah.
better than me.
The 180 rule, it's basically, so imagine there's like a camera pointed at your character. So for example, here we are looking at a scene where we're facing Silver head on. So we should, you basically don't want to do a 360 around the character because it can be really disorienting. Like with the camera, it can be really disorienting to viewers. Also like flipping,
A 360, you mean a 180?
no. Yeah. You don't want to go. What? Now you've confused me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was like you always want to do increments of like 90 around the character.
I thought it was you don't go past the 180.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you don't do a 180. Because if you do a 360, you're right back to the beginning.
I'm confused.
If we did a
How about
360,
you
if we
explain
did
it?
if we did the first shot, right, and did
Yeah.
a 360 around it, it would just be the exact same shot. Right? Because it's a circle. Because 0 degrees and 360 are the exact same degree.
Yeah.
180 is when you go flip.
Yeah.
Okay. I think we. I think.
I
you-
think we're saying the same thing,
they-
but
yeah, but we're not explaining it good.
no.
Like you don't want
I
to
need
like.
like a visual reference for this.
Well, like that's why you have this one right here, because you start in the front of her, and then you flip to the background of her. This one's not as bad, like the first and second panels, because like
The cameras for the first and second, the camera's in the same place. She's just turned, which is fine because you can still see the background like behind her is the same.
and then you suddenly do a 180, not a
Yes.
360
Where you,
on
I'm
the next
showing-
one where you're showing her face, which might be fine, but she's flipped now too.
Yes, it would be better to if I was going to do this shot, it would be better to flip her horizontally here so that at least she's oriented in the same way as she is in the previous panel. So then you can say like, ah, she is facing this way. It doesn't look like she suddenly turned around again.
Bones is right. Math says bonk. How long ago did you make this? 2013.
2013. So 8 years ago. We were babies.
We were the stupid shall be the motto of this stream.
Okay, yeah. So, I mean, I do like how this was a nice tactic by Ursula. I like how I did the bus stop as like a frame of reference to show her going into the
Yeah.
trees, where it's like she's leaving this point and now she's going into the trees. I think that was a good job. I find, I don't know, I get so distracted by the line work here that like the line weight is like all over the place, so it's hard to like tell what things are. I feel like I totally in this last panel tried to like, I noticed it and tried to fix it by giving Silver like a really dark outline to show she's like up front, but like it just looks messy to me.
You were 8 or 9 when you. Oh God, Sparkly, don't do that to me.
Don't do it to me.
Yeah, so that's. Yeah, there's like a 180 problem. You also like. Because of your line work, you can't tell there's goo coming through the trees. They just look like tree stuff.
I know, because like I did the shadows of the trees in a very similar shape as like the goo, so yeah,
Yeah,
it's not great.
yeah.
So yeah, this I don't know.
What? What don't you know?
I,
These were such test pages. I always find the prologue are
They
such
were.
test pages because they always look
Yes.
different and kind of better than the main comic for a while.
This is like this is like a new piece of advice that like I'm trying to do and I'm trying to give to all you is like when you're first drawing, start with page 10
Yeah.
and go for a bit as you like warm up and get used to your comic and drawing it. Then once you've got it down, go back to page 1 so that your page 1 isn't like this where it's like a test page and it looks all weird. You can
Yeah.
make your page 1 to 10 really nice, and then by the time people are at page 10, they're like skimming through. They probably won't care if there's a little bit of a quality dip for a bit.
Do all your least important pages first.
Yes.
As you're learning the
As
characters.
you're learning. Or alternatively, you could do test pages, but I find people just want to jump in and get
Yeah.
started, which is fine.
Unless you're really good at consistency,
Yeah.
at which point who cares?
Who
But
is
even then,
she?
going by 10 is still good too. Because you want your first set of pages to be your best ones.
Exactly, because
Hook
that's
people in.
hooking them in.
Disrespected the goo. It's true.
Forest
Forest of
of
stinky trees. Oh, Monster Dad's another stinky one. I have so many stinky characters, we realized.
Right. Let's continue.
Okay, this is where it kind of like... Oh, wait. I really like the bottom. Like, this is like the first instance of you like breaking the panels.
Oh, you're right. It is. 'Cause
It's
I
not
didn't...
pushed quite well enough.
Yes.
I feel like... Okay, the first few panels are kind of lazy, but
Yeah.
fine or whatever. Like, I'll go into this more, but I think you learned a lot in the future about like light and shadow, but I do commend you for doing like the little lines on her and like not like I understand that you didn't quite want to push it far enough to make her like backlit or something.
Yeah.
But I think that inking book you read, whatever that was, really helped you. Like after reading that, you became like immensely better at not being afraid to like color things differently.
Oh, shoot. I forget what it's called.
Yeah.
Framed ink, I think.
Yeah.
It's really good. It's great for learning composition and like stark black and white.
Yeah. Monster Eye clap clap. Yes.
But yeah, I think going back to this page, I like what I attempted. Once again, I really hate where she's screaming and says "eek" in the last panel because it's so you can't read it because there's so much like noise going on behind it.
I find it pretty okay, honestly.
Mm,
Like as someone like yeah, there's a lot of noise, but I think I am drawn to her when I look at her.
yeah, true,
And then you kind of follow the eek.
true. Like yeah, I like where it's placed. I just don't like the line work here.
Yeah.
I also probably, if I was redoing this page, I would have made the top 4 panels smaller and closer to the top and just made the bottom panel
Yeah.
like a big kind of like reveal panel.
I also wouldn't have added so many panels for you.
Yes. You
Like-
probably would have just needed like,
I don't know why I needed the gasp before the eek.
yes. Exactly. Could have cut down
Okay.
on these panels quite a bit. But yeah.
Because you could have gotten rid of the first panel
Yeah.
and just have her walking through, and we're starting to notice the thing.
The eyes
And
the
then
mouth
she looks down.
looks down and then eek.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like Ursula really wanted a mid-tone, bless her. We banned her from mid-tone for a really long time, and
really
then she
long
was
time.
allowed to have it back as a treat
As a
after a
treat.
while.
Yes, for Magpie it returned. No, sorry, there is some midtone in Pretty Mouth, but it's very selective.
What was the inking book? Afraid to Ink?
No.
Framed.
Framed ink, like a picture frame.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thanks, June. You got this.
Yeah, Jin's got this.
Dang.
Yeah.
Quick draw, June.
If Monster Dad smells, then as an extension, Rizzo also smells like cat wee. Okay, Monster Dad doesn't smell like cat wee. He smells like rotten flesh. A little bit, as a treat. Everything's stanky gross.
Stank.
Musty.
Musty.
Pew
Okay,
pew.
next page.
Oh, so we're going to next play?
Yep.
Oh, I like this one. It's not your best one, but I really appreciate, like, the first panel's really nice.
I like the first panel.
Second one, I vaguely remember trying to like explain this to you of just like, no, like it's like attaching to her face, but it just like she's being blomped.
Yeah, I had a lot of trouble with like some of the more
Sorry.
grotesque effects.
I'm just laughing at like I'm remembering like the kind of stuff I would say to you, and we'll get to that point. But it does remind me of like when we're in Magpie and I was like, her face explodes. Like you need like some like a little bit of reference. And you're
Oh,
like,
right.
no.
No, I was so upset. I was like, I don't want to look at scary photos of like horrible things.
Oh my god, I remember trying to explain to you how to draw a pile of dead bodies where I'm like,
So
like
amazing. He had like salt and a toilet paper tube, and he was like, look at the salt through the toilet paper tube. I'm like, what are you talking about?
well, that was a different time. I was just explaining. I remember like explaining piles of dead bodies because I was like, you always draw them kind of just like too detailed or like too much. Like when it's a pile of dead bodies, like you just like you start to lose the detail. Like, and then I was like showing her some horrible imagery. But yeah, it was helpful, and then she was like, ah, yes, I see what you're talking about. It took a while though.
I did have this discussion with another horror artist where we were like, there's so much horrible stuff you have to look up as reference.
But yeah, I remember with this one, like, it just not feeling visceral enough.
Yeah,
It just feels like a little tidal wave whoosh.
I know. But yeah, it's supposed to be like consuming her face.
Well, more like it's more like covering her face and eyes. And I think because that doesn't come across here entirely, like we end up like not recognizing that she's who she is later
Yeah,
on.
totally.
Yeah. When you draw horror, but you're scared. The eyes look nice because even if they have a little detail, they look like they have a lot of shape. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Aw.
Yeah, I really like the frame of the top one. It's very
Yeah.
like horror movie. It's like
Yeah.
cut to credits.
I love it.
It's
Yeah.
time, let's start.
Yeah, I really like that first panel. It turned out well. It's good. It's got a good composition. And lots of movement to it. I find this is such like no one will notice this but me, but I hate right here down like at the bottom of her thigh because it's supposed to be like her other leg is here, but I used like the same cross hatching as the background, so
Oh
it
my
looks like there's like
God.
3 thighs here. It's weird.
I didn't even know what it was. I just
Ugh.
gave up looking at it. Monster Dad needed to be the consistency of gack rather than cold canned soup. It's true.
Also, what is this scribble back here? Ursula. What are you
Laziness.
doing?
It's because you didn't quite understand like how to black and white. But
Oh.
it was really great idea because you really
I really improved on like composition and
Line
contrast,
work.
line work. Like,
yeah.
it's a great way to start. And also, black and white comics go really fast making them compared to color comics, so you get a lot of comic pages done really fast.
How did your watercolors grow mold?
Oh, I'm so
Gotta
sorry.
make sure they
That's
dry out,
horrible.
babe.
Yeah.
Babe, sorry.
Babe,
I call everyone babe
don't
recently.
do that.
I mean it in like a gay man kind of way. Girl.
Monster
It's
Dad
'cause-
still hurts.
You know, I don't call Ursula babe. You know what it
No.
is? I call all of my pets babe. I think it's because they're just like needy princesses.
They are.
And I'm just like, babe, it's okay. I'm
No,
like
you
a
call
talk.
me,
I'm
you
a
call
talk.
me boobs.
Yeah, because you know how boo. I just
Yeah.
started saying like, boobs because it's more descriptive of Ursula than boo.
It's true. Okay. I lived through one save, babe. Okay, let's go to the next page. Meat.
Oh my god, I love the pile of meat. I was like, start on a gross pile of meat. I don't know why. What an odd choice.
I like it. I like what I did here. It's got good detail. I did some nice little tiny cross hatching.
we're gonna have to answer. Like, we're not gonna have to answer a lot for Ursula because Ursula's art like becomes really good in Pretty Mouth. But my God, my rating is something else. I don't understand the meat because from a writing standpoint, like the meat's only there to show that he's gonna eat meat, and it's kind of gross and it's horrific. But I don't understand the point of the meat. Also, the meat doesn't have a bone.
Oh yeah.
Ursula just put generic meat. Like, she didn't
Meat.
look up like a specific cut of meat.
But listen, I put detail work on it.
I am very proud that
Be
you
proud
put
of
detail
me.
meat.
The meat is leaking.
Trigger warning. There's not triggers that are going to be happening here at this point.
There's
I-
people kissing.
There's people kissing.
That's on the trigger
Oh,
warning.
Oh, sorry.
People taking naps together.
Are we a bit confused on the stream for the first time I read it? Sweats and dyslexia. It's fine. I'm just really. This is very confusing. This
Doopy.
is like an example of Bones starting the story too early, which
Hmm.
is a total thing that I do. But because like the needed context is this is supposed to be like a one night stand kind of thing, and then like I'm also just like, why is Rizzo like? What are the? How did this occur? Like,
Basically.
how did they meet?
How did they meet?
I have so many questions. But they smooching.
Listen, it's a meet cute.
Meet cute. Pretty much
Oh
was
my
a fun
goodness.
time.
Okay. So yeah, shall we move on?
We haven't gone through the page. We just talked about the meat.
Sorry.
They are kissing. I don't know what
Uh,
he's doing. He's getting under his shirt.
Oh yeah, so it looks like they're smooching, and they pull
His
away.
hand is like broken.
Yeah, I had a lot of
He's
trouble.
got a bit of a
with-
yowie hand too.
Oh yeah, a little bit. It's a little bit of a large hand.
A yowie hand.
Yowie hand.
How did they meet? Oh my God, Charlie, one brain cell. Aw. I liked all the people who think that Evan's a girl.
Oh my god, we get that all the time. Oh my god, what did I do here? There's a line missing from his forehead. Whoops.
It's anime, it's okay.
It's fine.
Didn't even notice that.
No, me neither. Until now. I think there's a lot of the same problems. There's like messy cross hatching everywhere. Things are weirdly proportioned and wonky. There's also a weird thing. I don't know. I didn't know how to draw sunglasses yet, so Rizzo's face.
See,
is
I
weird.
understand why Evan. Okay, sorry, I'm just in a different
Oh.
planet here. Like, I understand why Evan's going out and meeting people.
Yeah.
Okay, this is how I'm justifying it in my head. Is like Evan likes finding boys and kissing them because Evan seeks validation
yes.
and is repressed and internalized homophobia and all that. And Rizzo just goes along with things. So, like, I don't know, like, what was the inciting incident of them together, but I can see it happening because Rizzo's like, okay.
I could see. Yeah, I
'Cause
could
Rizzo's-
see
I-
Evan.
Sorry.
Yeah, I guess I don't know. It's hard because we never see Evan go out and like meet someone.
Yeah, but he,
go
like,
kiss them, but-
immediately, like, if once we get to the point, like, Evan clearly has a history of doing this kind of thing.
He does.
Because, like, there's
I
just,
just-
like, Ira comes into the scene and is just like, hey, you want to smooch? And Evan's like, yeah, I'll live with you. Like, he's not great at that stuff. And, like, he's not great at relationships. Like, I'm fine with the Evan thing. And as I was just thinking, like, a lot of, like, my favorite characters, like, that I wrote have, like strong, like, autism coding.
Oh really?
I just noticed that like with like Zoltar and like Rizzo that I like accidentally do that stuff where they're just like they have just like energies just certain things that are very like I think I don't know. Like, I feel like they're normal, and then I'm like, oh wait, normal. Like, not isn't very neurotypical of you. Because like Rizzo just like is very bad with like social stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
He doesn't. He's like trying his best, but that's
No.
just like being a monster, right? Like just being kind of like othered or whatever. And he
Mm.
really wants to fit in, and he's really like he doesn't know when people are being abusive
Yeah, true.
because of his deep desire to fit in. I don't know. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
there's like Zoltar, who's just like very in his own head.
Yes.
He's another end of
Yes.
he's up to trouble.
Yeah. He
He's like, do not touch me.
no touch.
Mer, mer, mer.
Yes.
Yeah,
Where-
I don't
where
know.
Rizzo very much wants
Does that
to
make
like
sense,
please
guys?
people.
Yeah. Does that make sense, or is that what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I get you. Where yeah, I think you could definitely look at Rizzo and see he's like neurodivergent coded.
Yeah, but I do it by accident. Like, I
Yeah.
wouldn't say, because I also hate that trope of just like neurodivergent people are actually
Yes.
Zoltar literally self-monologuing 24/7.
It's done with asexual characters too, where they're very oblivious
Yeah.
or they're like a non-human character. Where,
Yeah.
yeah, it can be.
But it's
bothering.
also hella relatable, and that's
Yeah.
why I like accidentally do it.
Unintentionally
You're
doing
so
it.
tired, Ash.
Aw.
Same. I draw my hands large, so I'm a bit scared of people being like lol yaoi hands. Just embrace the yaoi hands.
Just have fun.
Okay, we can move forward.
Okay. Also, I like Starry's headcanon about dating apps. I always forget about those because I never used them.
Yeah. It's 2012. They exist.
That's true. Okay. Push. Ursula, you didn't need to put the sound effect. I had a sound effect for everything.
Oh, I know why it starts like this. It's because it started like this in the RP.
Oh, you're right. This one was another one that started as an RP, so it kind of.
No matter how scary you draw hands, they won't be beasters. Beaster hands are something else.
Listen,
They're their own little adventure.
exactly.
I love the clock in the corner. Very good. What time is that?
Is it 9 o'clock?
I don't know. I can't read clocks. That's why I'm asking you.
It looks like it's almost 9 o'clock. Yeah, probably.
Oh, okay.
10 to 9, 5 to 9, something like that.
At least they're not the tiny hands in Sovereign. She goes too
kinda-
big, too small.
Yes, I kind of love the tiny hands from Sovereign.
The tiny Sovereign hands are the best hands.
I did have a habit of kind of giving them really like spindly little fingers in Pretty Mouth. I don't know what that is.
It's just
I think that was me trying to avoid doing the tiny hand thing where it's like not defined at all. So I was like over defining the fingers.
yeah, they're a little big and weird.
Oh, I know what's happening. I got confused. But basically, right. So in the previous page, Rizzo is trying to like pull off his scarf.
No, it's not his scarf. That's his pants. That's no way. Because he's probably scared because he's like gonna find Hal.
Oh, you're right. So
like
yeah.
that's clearly pants. That's not neck.
Well, so in the second to last panel, he's like touching the scarf,
Oh,
and then he touches the shirt.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I think he's going up the shirt and then he gets pushed away.
Yeah, he's like,
But your
"No,
hand is weird.
listen,
Like you moved the hand.
I did.
The hand went elsewhere. Spider fingers fit pretty mouth, to be honest. It's true.
Fair.
And then he's all blushes, and then he's like, Pepper. Yeah, we're just here to make steaks.
That's it.
See, it would make more sense if they had the lead in, because I think how they actually meet is like at the grocery store buying like meat, and then Rizzo's like, "Hey, you want to hang out?"
Yes.
hello, person. Do you want to be my friend? And Evan's like, yes,
Ah, yes.
a date.
Evan, no. Evan, it's okay to have friends.
I literally never understood why he said pepper. Yeah, like, see, I feel like we're missing a scene.
Yes.
Pepper, to flavor this, because he's going too fast for him.
He is.
So he's like, it's pepper time.
Pepper time.
This is me doing subtext without giving you like lead in, which
Yes.
is, an adventure.
Yes. Which I can now understand why some people don't like the
Beefers.
beginning, because without that context, it can be a little icky feeling.
Oh yeah, I get. Well, yeah, someone was super against it,
Oh,
but
yeah.
like they're clearly like Rizzo listens.
That's true.
Like I don't know what people are talking about. There's way more consent than in Magpie.
True.
Magpie has a lot of like. Yeah. Well, it's just because Evan looks terrified
That's true.
all the time. You have a problem where you draw characters looking terrified, like
Listen.
instead of like you're not quite good at making people look like they're like nervous but amped.
Yeah.
They just look terrified. Like,
It's because I live in a constant state of terror.
you eat meat, marry me. Rizzo does feel like the kind of guy who's like at the store and you're both buying meat and he's like, meat, friendship, there's something we have in common, like maybe we could.
I love Rizzo. He's so sweet.
Yeah,
What if we hanged out and did totally platonic friend things?
exactly. I'm listening to this on mute because I'm doing school, but I wanted to feel included.
Trixie doesn't know how to ask for the kiss. Yeah.
Yeah,
Trixie should ask for kisses more.
I'm sorry, there's not consent in Magpie. I never noticed. Yeah, Trixie isn't great at like.
She just goes in for the kiss. Luckily, Amanda's like into it, but
Well, I think it's because she's in it could be a little more consenty.
a little more consensual and clear that it's consensual.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but there's I don't want to get into it because things.
Anyways.
Magpie's incomplete yet.
Yeah, true.
If I was flirting someone and they randomly said pepper, I would be so confused.
I kind of love it. You're like, Pepper.
Leave.
Trixie is on thin ice.
I know it's because he's moving fast, but like on this scene, it's like he teleports.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like suddenly there's a table between them.
It's supposed to be he's going like around the counter, but it doesn't come across that way at all.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I love the scribbly blinds in the background. I was like proud of myself. I'm proud of Ursula because like this was like the first background she ever drew that had stuff in it.
Wow.
But like, dang, it's not great stuff. But there's stuff.
Enderman mode activated. And then jumped over the table.
Just a parkour leap.
All right, let's
Okay,
continue.
continue.
Then
Okay,
Rizzo
oh, right.
appears behind him.
I was like, Ursula, why did you draw the cupboard empty? And I'm like, wait, Rizzo keeps the cupboard empty.
Yeah, because Rizzo doesn't own any food except raw meat. Because Rizzo doesn't like. This is also not. Oh my god, that's my stepdad. I don't know if you heard that. Yeah, he's the one who has that horn.
You're right, I forgot. Oh my god. I don't know if you guys heard that.
Honk.
Mark knows. Okay.
Yeah, because this is also another thing. Like, I'm just gonna explain everything that happens in Pretty Mouth because I don't explain any of it in Pretty Mouth. Like, this is like essential director's commentary on Pretty Mouth. But Rizzo doesn't own any meat. This is explained in
He
the
owns
book.
meat.
Sorry, any food other than meat because it makes him sleepy. He like can't eat anything that isn't like of a living animal, and like yeah, that's basically it. That's just like how like his monster power works. Like he can't like there's like my friend, my ex-friend, sent in like a Q&A question. It was like Rizzo eat a pumpkin and like he passes out, but I also didn't explain that. But like yeah, anything else just makes him like crash.
Yes.
But also Rizzo really wants to eat different things because he is
He likes eating.
connected to like his dad. His dad is like a monster called the Consumption, who just like has an insatiable hunger to like eat the entire world, and the more that he consumes, the more he wishes to consume.
Same.
Yeah.
Am I Monster Dad?
And Rizzo gets that way too, but like he's chill about it and doesn't want to be seen as a monster. He's like, oh no, I'm sorry for eating everything.
Oh.
But like when we used to do like RPs and stuff, he would like eat the TV remote and stuff. He'd just be so tempted.
Can I eat that?
Monster Dad, I relate. Yeah, you can do an art analysis. I have to go to the washroom.
Okay. So yeah. So with this panel, I think there are issues with framing things. Like the composition's weird. Like, oh, got a little kiss. Or he was trying to break my neck and it didn't work, so he gave me a kiss. I don't know. So yeah. So with this, I mean, the dialogue kind of explains it, not super great, but I would have framed this so that you get a better look at the upper cabinet. Like I wouldn't have put it so at the top of the composition where like you can't really see where it is. It should be more in the focal point, whereas like Evan's head is in the focal point. I don't know, I should have pulled the cabinets down or changed the framing or something. But yeah, I like the second panel framing wise. I think that's fine. It's nice because you can still kind of see where Evan is because he's actually like oriented the right way to like not break the camera. And yeah, I think I did a good job with like the blocking in this. You can tell where they are on this particular page because Evan is there and he always stays on like the left side of the frame. And yeah, and it only turns once. It kind of goes in 90-degree turns. So like Evan is like facing here, then he gets turned. You see him from the profile, and then it gets turned a little bit more to be behind Rizzo's shoulder. So that's okay. That was all right. The second panel, I just don't like because of the turn motion line. It's also like pulled in really close. I would have like pulled it away more so you can get like a better look at their position in relationship to each other. But yeah, it's really close in and it's hard to kind of tell where things are, unfortunately. Yeah, I also draw Evan looking way too terrified in this. He's going to get pepper. Is Bones Rizzo? Can he not have spices? No.
Yeah, he can't have. I don't think he can have spices. I mean, he probably can have a little bit, because otherwise he'd just be like, little speck.
Yes.
Little speck, make him pass out. That'd be silly.
That's true. But you can have a little bit, but he mostly
as a treat.
He can only consume meat.
He doesn't like buy anything other than meat.
No.
I don't quite understand why. Okay, are you good?
Yep. We can move on.
It.
I also have a weird problem with Rizzo where like he's got a tiny forehead, which is like a whole problem of my characters, and then a giant jaw.
Yes.
It drives me crazy.
Pinch of salt.
Okay.
Right, next one. I like you trying to like move a face and face it downward. Like that's cool.
That's cool. It's really flat because I didn't understand like how to make it look good.
A skillet, you know, like a frying pan. I don't think you fry steaks.
Nope. See, I like this page because like Evan is like smiling.
He looks like Elias.
He does.
I think it's just because you draw like at this point, Evan is Elias.
Yes.
Like we haven't quite broken in Evan as Evan.
Yes.
Oh god.
I also
Evan.
really like the first panel. It's really cute and actually like well formed.
Yeah. Like Rizzo has one expression. Like again, like that's what I'm saying. Like Rizzo has like a certain like it's just something like very similar to me, I guess is like relatable, where it's like just small expressions.
Yes.
Like I like these characters that have like very small expressions. Like Rizzo is like deadpan. Like that's kind of his thing.
Yes.
Rizzo's also kind of based off of like an Edward Cullen type character.
In his initial designs, he looks way more like Edward Cullen. I kind of gave him his own
Yeah, but he's supposed to be
flavor.
dark and mysterious,
Yes.
but also like secretly cute.
Secretly adorable.
Like that's the twist. Is
Mhm.
the dark brooding boy is actually a cutie.
Yes.
He looks
Exactly.
really old though.
Yeah.
The way that you draw him here.
He definitely he gets a bit better later, but here
Yeah.
he looks like really old. And Evan looks like Elias.
I like that. This is another thing. Like this is why it's confusing. But like what I'm trying to say through this scene is that like Rizzo like doesn't understand anything. But some people like genuinely don't know that you can fry a steak.
Oh.
Like I don't know.
Oh.
I think you didn't know. You were like, oh okay. Because yeah, Rizzo just eats raw meat. Like he doesn't
Yeah.
know which one's Rizzo, which one's Evan. I am confused.
Rizzo is sunglasses, Evan is hat.
Yeah,
Hat and glasses.
hat and glasses, black hair and not black hair.
Yes.
I like the face squish. It's very sovereign. He's vampire Fonzie. Yes.
Yes. Art wise, I like the character interaction. I like a lot of the framing here. I hate the line work in the background. I go from using like really thick lines here to really thin lines here, and they're just messy and gross.
I do like the contrast of black and white better than in the prologue, though.
Yeah, I'm getting better with like placing where the black and white stuff goes.
All right, let's keep going.
Let's go. All this mooching.
Wait. Are you cool? No, I don't want to take off my sweaters. Oh. See? That's consent. I don't know
That's
what.
good.
See, everyone telling me that there's no consent, but it's way more consenty.
That's true.
Well, I think Amanda's pretty consenty finally when they like go to bed together.
Yeah.
It's just a lot more subtextual, I think,
Yeah.
is part of the problem, rather than like straight up enthusiastic consent. But
Mm-hmm.
you know, because
Wee
like,
woo, wee woo, people are kissing.
yeah.
Remember, kids, no kissing before marriage.
See, like Rizzo checking in. He's like, wait,
Yeah, he's like, "You okay?
he doesn't want to hurt any feelings.
No.
That's Rizzo's deal. He doesn't want to hurt feelings. The bubbles are freaking weird at the bottom. Like, what are those tails? They're just coming from Rizzo's chest.
Yeah, they're coming from Rizzo's torso. I hate it. I should have had even the one in the second panel, like it's pointed at
Yeah.
Evan's stomach, which is bad because he has spoilers. He has mouths on his chest and stuff.
Yeah.
Um,
It's just Hal.
I was like,
wait. Wait, don't show me this guy.
So what am I thinking? Yeah, so the tails of bubbles should be pointed toward the face of whoever is speaking. Like, obviously don't have it like sticking them right on the face, but it should be like oriented towards them. But yeah, I was really bad at doing that up until
Hey,
like
frogs.
recently. Hello.
It's okay, Medica. No one's actually here.
I also hate the
Gaze.
No, I love the games. You
Autocomplete.
shut your mouth.
I was telling my therapist I have a really bad internal brain autocomplete.
Oh no.
We should
Um,
jump off a cliff. No, brain.
Brain, why?
How much non-consent stuff is in Pretty Mouth and Magpie? Well, depending on... It depends. Some of it is on purpose non-consent and it's treated poorly. Like, not treated poorly. Like, treated as though it is bad, and then there's some stuff that is a little borderline, which I should have done better with.
Yeah.
That is like supported.
Or I should have been more clear about.
Because a lot of
consent
Magpie and
stuff.
Pretty Mouth is about abusive relationships and stuff. So there's a lot of like on purpose, really terrible people,
Yes.
which is hence the trigger warnings.
Yes. Yeah. So.
But I purposely didn't want to make Rizzo into like a bad guy because like everyone thinks he's a bad guy, but he's like the nicest guy, and I'm
He's
glad
so
people
sweet.
understand that.
Yeah. That is one thing that shone clear through the confusion of Pretty Mouth is that Rizzo is a sweetie.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, but what I hate this bubble where he says "How you cool." I did not give any room around the lettering. Like I should have had it in a bigger bubble that had more like of a margin around the lettering. I also should have had "huh" on its own line and then "you cool" either like on a line together or into two separate lines. Just because like be careful when you're lettering like how you chop up your sentences, because you want like sentence bits to stay together so that they make sense, you know? And yeah, I like what I did here where Evans, like where he says "my sweaters" is in like a smaller font size, because it sounds like he's kind of like mumbling as he finishes, which is cute. I wish I'd pushed it more so it's a bit more clear that it trails off like that. But yeah, I also through the beginning of Pretty Mouth, I think I really hate the line spacing between dialogue. I didn't do a good job with like spacing it out, so it's a bit easier to read.
I'm just saying that if I didn't know anything about Pretty Mouth and I just read this page, I'd be like, ah, yes, Evan is trans.
Oh, true. I could see that.
Same, bud. He's not, though.
No. Just add some political stuff to Pretty Mouth and Magpie. It would fit with the stuff I read for my graphic novel class.
Oh my goodness.
Oh dear. Okay, let's go to the next page.
Okay, that's cool. It's not weird, right? Shrug. Yeah, Frieza doesn't know it's weird.
Oh my god.
You
Stop touching those pants.
you do such close-ups on the pants coming off that like it's
can't
really hard
tell.
to tell what's going on.
Yeah.
I would have turned those top two panels into one panel.
Yeah, definitely.
I do like the shrug and then make out.
That's true. I wish I'd pulled out more on some of the later shots just to see things better.
Get some details.
I like this one where they're the close up of
You
them
know
smooching,
why
but
actually this is the way it is
What?
you were so embarrassed to draw this.
I was so embarrassed. I am such a prude and ace, as I later discovered, but prudish.
Like anytime I write like anything sex Ursula's like,
I'm like,
oh no, I can't, and I'm like, the clothes are on,
no,
or I'm like, the clothes come off, and she's like, no, they cannot.
they cannot.
And it wasn't even weird to be drawing like an 18-year-old because we were 18.
Oh, totally. I was so embarrassed about it. Shake my head.
Is he
I should have
18 or
embraced it more.
19?
Isn't like Rizzo's 21 and Evan's 19 or something?
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that. They're really close in age.
Yeah. I mean, same, Ursula. All right, let's keep going.
Okay,
I like the shrug. It's cute.
it is. I would have just moved them over a little bit towards the center. Because I do that all the time where I just shove things off to the side in panels and I hate it. Okay, anyways, moving on.
I don't like the pacing of this scene.
Oh, it's supposed to show... Oh god, Ursula, come on. It's supposed to show that he has like... His whole eye is turning black.
Oh.
But you can't see it because I covered it up.
Yeah, I never... learned that because I was like, an eye isn't there. that's way up on the forehead. I thought.
No,
Oh.
you could if you really think about it, you can maybe see it a little bit.
Oh
but
my god.
I did such a terrible job with showing that.
Yeah. Well, they're all such the exact same shot.
I know. They're so close up. There's
This is
no
poorly written on my behalf. They probably just wrote kissing, kissing, kissing for 4 panels. and you were like, okay,
all right.
close up.
Children can't stay on in this household. Exactly.
Yeah, like there's not much buildup. Like you're not learning anything different from any of these shots.
No.
I mean, I guess there's the surprise face, but like, geez Louise. And then they nap together. I have nothing to say about this because it's just such a.
Just
There's
poorly
like no way
framed.
to improve it. Like I just have to like scrap it and start again.
Yeah, redo
Like maybe the
everything.
last 2 are kind of cute.
Yeah, the last 2 panels you could probably fix up.
That's
and...
why he has sunglasses inside. He also is like incredibly sensitive to light,
Yeah.
which is something that Ursula doesn't show well. I had 2 main characters that were incredibly sensitive to light, and we didn't do a good job at it either time.
Nope.
Apparently, it was a trope. I didn't even think
Apparently.
about that
Eh, who knew? Okay.
because he's like a vampire.
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 Um.
Because Ursula didn't know how to draw light, so
No.
we were screwed.
I also love his little tongue.
Yeah,
He's cute. Anyways.
I wish it was like grosser and when the original, like like when it's first revealed, if it was like scarier.
Yeah, if it was, I put more detail of it looking all gross and creepy. Yeah.
Because now it's just so cute,
I know. You're like, oh, Rizzo.
cute little new. Because we haven't determined that he's a cutie yet at this point.
Exactly. I wish I'd made him more spooky.
Oh god, the next page. Say back, don't eat me, huh? Growl. This is where it just gets so weird, and I feel so bad for the audience who cannot keep up with any of this.
But no. Um.
I mean, I understand
I-
kind of what's going on. Like, I don't understand, like, on a deep level, but I'm like, okay.
On a deep level.
I'm like, it's like, I get it. He's like, don't eat me. And then suddenly his stomach is making really big noises.
I hate the third panel because I did a little 180 break that I don't like.
Rizzo, huh?
Listen.
See, he's bad. He doesn't know how to socialize.
don't
It's really hard.
understand. Why is he wearing a coat inside? I have
The tongue looks
questions.
like a pet eel living inside his mouth. It's because they didn't get undressed. Like, they immediately just started making out.
That's true.
Also, Rizzo just likes his coat. It's cold. It's Canada.
Um,
Rizzo's a waiter. Like, he's gotta not pay the heat bill. You know, gotta keep it down. Hydra's expensive.
Exactly. That's
Would you ever
relatable.
remake Pretty Mouth, or do you prefer to just keep moving forward? We're moving forward.
moving
Pretty Mouth
forward.
2. That's when we're coming back.
Exactly.
What is wrong with my eel? Rizzo just didn't notice that his tongue was weird.
Yeah.
It's just like, what?
What?
Why would
I
it eat
don't
you?
get it.
Let me just
Um,
approach you. I don't know
yeah,
what his goal
That's
is
one
here.
thing. I don't know either. I'm like, Rizzo. He does not want to. He just told you to stay away. Don't approach. Yeah, framing wise, I hate that I broke the 180 rule on the third panel. It makes it really confusing about kind of, I don't know. It looks bad. I don't like it.
Also, like, they keep changing, like, distances between them.
Yes, where he's farther and then he's closer and then he's farther. And I feel like, I don't know, if I'd done a better job with like framing, I could do that and make it look like he's coming closer and then he steps back. But
Pretty harder. Pretty Mouth 2 is called The Infinite.
yes.
It's the like, I need to give it a better name because, like, Magpie, we can't just name them because otherwise Pretty Mouth should have been The Consumption or something, or Hal, whatever his name
True.
is. Hal.
Hal.
Hello.
What is Hal's name?
I forget.
Oh, is he the trickster or something?
Yeah, he's like the trickster or something.
Yeah.
He's pretty mouth.
Yeah.
Because he's got a pretty mouth.
He pretty.
He's a pretty baby.
Yeah.
I hate.
Hal is the worst. Okay. So I like the last panel. I really like what I did with the growl sound effect. I think it's very stark and cool.
Pretty much too infinite boogaloo. Yeah.
I thought he's an alien. Fair.
I mean, it's close.
Okay.
I mean, what is an elder god but an alien?
Very true. They are cosmic after all.
Cosmic horror doesn't play some sort of. Anyway, sorry, what were you saying?
Let's move on. I like the last panel.
I hate this page.
This page?
Yeah,
Next one?
like you cannot follow what's going on.
No.
Like their tummies are just growling at each other.
I hate it. What?
It's so poorly paced. I don't know what's going on from a writing standpoint. Like it feels so useless. What is like this page? Like if you move to the next page, it's like if you just cut this page, just imagine this page isn't there and move to the next one. It is infinitely better.
It is, yes. Erase this from your memory. We should just take it out.
Why are their tummies communicating? I don't know.
I don't even remember why this happens. Why
I think
did
it's just
Rizzo's
Rizzo's just
growl?
like, you're right, I am hungry. I could eat a human. It's so weird and so poorly done.
What have we done?
Stomachs are sucking
This is getting awkward for them.
It's just Evan wandering the room for 2 pages, being weird. Like, I'm sorry I made you draw this.
Stomachs asserting dominance.
It was early on when I
Uh.
was bad at making panels, so
True.
blame me. Blame
I
me
blame
for this.
Bones.
Blame me for this page.
Cancel Bones.
Let's just move past it. Like, there's
Okay.
no way to explain. You guys know why this is bad, right? Like, it's
Do you get it?
you don't know where anyone is. I don't know what the hell is happening.
I don't know.
I can make rumbles too. Okay, so imagine that page doesn't exist.
That's
Go
gone
back
for
to the
forever.
one and just scroll right past it.
Okay.
And growl it.
His chest growls and then
Rizzo approaches all creepy. Rizzo, why do you do this?
I don't know why does he do that? It's creepy. I feel like the last panel. Evan is us right now.
See, I would have like introduced the Rizzo creepy things like maybe after he finds out that like Evan is weird. Like,
Yeah.
why are you doing this, Rizzo? That's a horrible way to make friends.
Oh, I get it. His stomach growls because he's hungry, so he's like, I better eat. But he does it in the creepiest way possible.
Here, have a... It's been an hour. Oh my god.
Oh
Yeah, well,
no.
we're gonna do it.
We're gonna do
We're gonna
it.
do it if it takes us at 12 a.m.
Wait. But yeah,
I don't know why this is so horrifying. Like from a writer standpoint, what the hell? From a drawing creepy things, I think you did a good job.
Thank you. I remember I drew it initially and you were like, make it creepier. And I was like, okay.
I don't know why I told you to do this.
It's so awkward. This like whole interaction between them makes me like cringe. Such an awkward date.
An awkward date. That's what this is.
It's so awkward.
Yum.
Oh my god.
I feel like if they'd gone into the date with the understanding that they're both like monsters or whatever, this would be infinitely better.
Yes.
Because then Rizzo would be like, ah, yes, okay, he's a freak too.
So,
And then Rizzo would eat the steak like that, and Evan would be horrified, and Rizzo would be like, oh no, was that
no.
bad? It'd be way better.
So make sure to look him in the eyes. He really did. God. I hate the bunch of grapes. Oh no. Cringe but horror and awkwardness. Good lord. Okay. I like the composition within like the last 3 panels. The first 2 not so great. I hate the paneling in general. It's very boring. Like they're all the panels are the same size except for the first one, but
Oh.
like lacking atmosphere. It's not great.
Crab Wars. The next page is good, okay? Instead of are you ready to make out again? Like no, like let's move on to
Okay,
see
let's
what
keep
Rizzo's
going.
move is.
What is his move? Would you like steak?
Maybe okay, here's my theory about what our intentions were here. Maybe Rizzo hearing the horrifying monstrous growling noises thinks it's okay to do this at this point.
True.
Because it's not like he's having a normal stomach growl.
True.
There's horrifying demon noises coming out of him. I wish they would communicate in some way,
I know. If only they talk to each other.
one-on-one on how to make friends.
Oh,
I love Rizzo's face in the first panel. I'm crying.
oh my god, steak for you,
my
my love.
And then
Okay.
he shoves it in his shirt.
He does. It's just two aliens hanging out and kissing. Oh my god.
I think Evan's like, okay, I don't know what we're doing here.
He also he starts like crying here. I don't like it.
I think he's just embarrassed.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I embarrass cry too.
Yeah, let Evan cry.
One
Why are you
day.
making fun of Evan for crying? I'd cry in this situation. It's horrifying. A man just swallowed a raw steak in front of me, and my stomach is trying to attack people. I'm gonna cry a bit.
I guess that's fair.
You know, horror's good when it makes you cackle. True that.
You don't know how to make friends.
Two
with
aliens from
monsters.
different planets on Earth.
Oh my god.
I like you trying to continue the growl through 2 pages here.
Yes. I do like also how
I don't know why Evan keeps looking more like a child in his face.
Listen. I didn't know how to draw.
Okay.
I do like how in the last panel the growl gets cut off by like the shove.
Oh no! I like he finds out the girl is an alien. That be coincidence. Evan's a boy.
They're both fellas.
They're both boys. It's okay. Everyone's there. I mean, I don't feel too bad because most BLs would be like, "Oh, she's cute."
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways. Let's continue.
Babyface Planet. Oh, he's
Oh. He cried.
okay. Now we are talking. See that whole situation there. We could have ironed that out with a little bit more communication. Rizzo. Oh God, don't eat me. Pat head.
Don't pat his head. don't look your date in the eye and pat their head. That is not how you.
This isn't the worst thing Rizzo's done.
I know, but it's very condescending. Rizzo. I
don't-
know he's just trying to help. He's sweet.
I don't know why we made him pat his head. Why not just pat his shoulder?
I don't know. He's like, hey, I'm not gonna eat you.
Hey.
Hey.
Just keep your distance. Like, don't pat him.
Do not pet the head.
Exactly. He's not a dog. Rizzo. Stop.
Rizzo.
The scene is such a mess.
Oh my god.
Smacks man on the head. There. Not gonna lie, I feel embarrassed by this.
You and me both.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Okay, let's keep going.
Let's
keep going.
going.
You know what's sad is this is not the worst BL. We were praised for not being the worst.
Yes.
We're good by BL standards.
This is like one
To
of
be
my
fair, this scene is something else.
yeah. It's a rough start. It gets better. Listen,
No, it doesn't. It gets different.
it gets different. One of my favorite things. So one of our friends, our friend Winter, they they're delighted by the fact that no one hates Pretty Mouth more than Bones.
Most people are delighted by the fact that no one hates Pretty Mouth as much as I do. Oh my god. Are we on to the next page?
Yes, we are.
Okay, I had steak, so I'm pretty full. You're fine. There,
She's
there.
like, okay.
These aliens. Like, yeah, I totally understand why Rizzo is the way Rizzo is. Like, Rizzo, like, just does not understand.
Does not.
Because no one wants to hang out with him. So he's not very good at socializing because
No.
most people are horrified by him.
Yes.
Can you imagine having him as your waiter, though? That'd be amazing.
I would love him to be my waiter.
Not the worst part. Yeah. Pat's aggressive. You're fine. See, I think I could make the scene better now that I know how to write.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think I
Yes.
could take the same scene and iron it out and pace it better. It's a lot of pacing issues that make it like funny and weird,
Yeah, definitely.
and like not knowing what is normal and what isn't normal too.
yeah.
Like, I think I would have taken more time to like explore Evan as a character and introduce the two of them. But you know
Definitely.
what? I'm glad I wrote it.
You know what? We had to learn.
No one hates Sovereign as much as Ursula hates Sovereign.
I hate how on the art side, I hate how they just like chase each other around this little tiny kitchen. It's so annoying.
Yeah,
I hate how I blocked this out.
it's so poorly blocked.
Ugh.
I just want to get through this one.
Okay.
Oh, and now they're back to kissing.
They go right. What the? Evan?
See, I feel like I could have like ironed these characters out better because Evan clearly wants to just make out
Yeah.
and ignore all these things. But like, they should have addressed the weird things happening a little bit, just a little bit.
I feel like I referenced this hand in the top panel because it looks better than most of the other hands.
Because I think like, why didn't they acknowledge any of this? Like, even if Evan would have been like, this is weird, but I don't want to talk about it. Like, I think that's the energy that's supposed to be happening
Yeah.
here, but it's not like conveyed well at all. Because I think it'd be better to be like, okay, that was horrifying. I just want to make out.
Wait, did I write Kissu? Oh my god. Aw, thanks, Lost Ted.
Oh, come on, not expecting this. I hate Kissu.
Kissu. Oh. See, I wanted it to be like a BL. We were trying to emulate BL stuff.
That was mostly it. We were trying to make a. We were like, the main point of Pretty Mouth was to like pretend that we were a normal BL for a bit, but also like show that like, ooh, scary stuff will happen too.
It's weird. and
It's weird.
Scary.
Leave now if you're not into this.
I'm gonna go back in time and Peter's love. Oh no.
No, don't. Aw, Evan, let him get some sugar. Let me get some sugar. He's a monster. It's fine.
I hate it.
I love it. Okay, I
Oh
love
my
this.
God.
I love that Ramona is just acknowledging what's happening.
She's just
here.
like, listen.
Ramona was like, this is fucking weird. I want to make out too.
Oh my god.
It must be really hard to like find like one night stands and stuff when you're Evan.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's difficult.
Yeah, you're like, I can't get naked. I can take my bottoms off. No tops.
Listen, if that's how someone wants to roll, that's fine.
Yeah. The weirdest thing so far is the Kissu, I have to admit. I did like that you give Ramona like a different bubble type.
Yes. That is something I like. Oops.
That was a smart idea.
Yeah. I like how, yeah, it's one good thing I did. I did some fun bubbling stuff with like Hal and Monster Dad and Ramona.
Hello, I am here too. I want kissus.
Hello.
Let Ramona have kiss. I don't hate this page, even with the kissu bit.
I don't like the second panel. I don't really get it, why it's necessary. You should have just been like... Because I get the third panel because it's supposed to be he's like taking off the scarf.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't understand the second panel.
You just wanted to draw tons of kissus, and everyone in the
Much.
back was just cheering. We're critical people who make comics. Remember that most people who read comics are just like, boys are kissing, and that's it.
That's true. We're looking at this as artists and writers. So, is it Ramona or Ramona? Ramona. Ramona.
Ramona.
Ramona.
Oh my god, I love his pog. Pog.
You're right. He does a little pog on the next page.
Like that's as Pog as Rizzo can get.
Oh my god.
Hello, hi sugar. How about you loosen that scarf and give me a kiss?
He's like, okay.
It's Royale. Watch out.
Boys in a room. Pog.
I like Ramona's little smile. This is when things get real weird.
Got real weird.
I do know people have commented that they got the vapors over the neck kiss.
Really?
Yeah. They were like, it's weird and I don't like that I'm into this. I awakened some weird stuff in people.
Oh,
and I'm
no.
so glad.
I'm so sorry. Oh no. What have we done?
People making serious comics.
Neck kisses are not what I thought they were.
Just want boys kissing. I have been called out.
Oh.
Rizzo doesn't know this is weird.
I have people. No. Oh my god.
It's like a pocket dimensional mouth.
Rizzo is precious.
I like this page.
Yeah, it's fun.
Sorry. It's readable. It doesn't break the 180 rule.
You're right, it doesn't.
That's why it's actually, yeah, looking at it now, I was like, oh yeah, it's not over cluttered.
It's not over cluttered. There's different, like, it's not all pulled in or just pulled out. There's like different camera lengths. Like,
Yeah.
I did a good job.
Each has its own little moment. I did a good job as a writer.
We did good. High fives. Okay, let's move on.
Rizzo is like, as long as it's Kisu, it's fine.
Yes.
That's a weird panel. What is happening with his lip?
Oh, the second panel?
Yeah.
It's supposed to be his tongue sticking out.
I thought he had a little demon tongue.
It's supposed to be like, it's a normal tongue, but you can see it like turning black at the back to become the weird tongue.
Oh, I thought that was just shadows.
No.
That's a weird page.
I did it poorly. This
Evan's
is bad
face looks
page.
really weird.
It does.
Oh, don't mind Evan. Bring that sugar right back here. Ramona.
Ramona.
I mean, in Ramona's defense, she's been stuck to someone's neck for like a good long time. Give
That's
her
true.
kissus.
She's like, you
If
know
you're
what?
just a mouth and you're not getting kissus, what's the point?
She's like, life is hell. Give me a kiss.
I thought that was lipstick. Like, same. I have no clue what that was.
Listen, I didn't know how to draw.
I've hated that panel since the day I was born.
Oh my god.
Oh, and now Evan's crying. I think the thing with Rizzo is he's like, crying. That means sad.
It's like, oh, I know that one. When you kiss you the neck and the neck kiss you's back. Help. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
The neck makeout is a little awakening things in people. I think that was the whole situation there.
I'm so sorry. My sincere apologies to anyone this has affected.
When you kiss the neck and the neck gives you pop and lip gloss in return.
Yes. Oh my god. But yeah,
I
Evan's
had
face
a
looked
mental
weird.
breakdown for looking at this. Be right back. I'm sorry. There's a reason there's a trigger warning.
Exactly. We said
Wait,
on the
wait.
video.
Ramona looks like she has lipstick. Does that mean Evan puts lipstick on the neck every morning? Ursula
Yes.
headcanon's yes.
Yes, that was my headcanon.
It's because she yells at him. She's like,
Exactly.
I am a mouth on a neck. Can I at least look good?
Can I at least have my lipstick? Hello?
I'm getting chapped. I'll bite you.
Yes.
This affected me positively.
Oh my god.
I do like Rizzo realizing that he's crying here.
Yeah. Okay, next page.
Sorry, I went out with Evan, not you. Sorry, Evan.
Aw, that's nice.
Evan's like, what am I doing? He's also like, what? He's confused.
Rizzo's just rolling with it.
I guess that makes sense why Evan would be like confused by that, because Evan's been like cheated on
That's true.
Or Evan was the mistress, I guess.
Yeah.
Kind of. Yeah.
Yeah.
But didn't even know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Evan's like, what's a healthy relationship? Rizzo's
heard
like,
of
what's
her.
a human relationship? What is human interaction? Evan just goes to Sephora and is like, hey, a friend needs lipstick. Oh god,
Exactly.
Evan would feel very awkward buying lipstick because he's such a homophobe.
Oh, you're right. He'd be like, oh, I'm buying it from my sister.
Just pocket it.
Oh, true. He might just steal it too.
Stealing lipstick.
Also, do you think he has Sephora money?
Yeah, that's Walmart, let's go.
Let's go. Okay, I need a bathroom break. I'll be right back.
Oh, it's just me and you guys. Ask me your pretty mouth hot take questions. Oh, speaking of, Magpie's on Kickstarter right now. Support it. Maybe we should do a little break. Like, by break, I mean, like, this is where it ends. And we come back next time. And by next time, I mean the stream chat, we still get to hang out, but YouTubers have to wait. Oh my god, we got 53 backers. That's amazing. That's amazing. Magpie is infinitely better. Bones, I have a question. What the hell? Yeah. It's a good question. Pretty Mouth is weird. Does Rizzo get sick if he eats meat? Or is it just... Is it just tired? He can eat meat just fine. Like, he needs to eat meat. I think the case was that Rizzo doesn't need to eat meat. He likes to eat meat as a treat, and he usually gets hungrier the more he eats. So he needs to stop at some point. He's got some binge problems. Been there. I meant not meat. Oh, does he get sick? I think he just gets sleepy. Make him do a snooze. I don't know why. I don't remember the logic. I was trying to find like all my old notes on Pretty Mouth, but I'm terrible at keeping notes. Be nice to Poo Poo Chair. Oh, you can kind of see Madoka. What inspired you to make this scene? Honestly, just BL. Because BL is so weird. Like, my main goal was to just write, like, a BL scene, but weird. Also, we'd done a lot of, like, RPing. And I think how these characters met was at a grocery store in it. What happened if you put sugar on meat? I'm, like, really curious. I don't know. Maybe he would get a bit snoozy. I don't know. It probably depends on how much you put on it. He has to just, like, eat living things. I feel like if Rizzo had a pet hamster, he would be Charlie and just put it in his mouth. Like, the temptation would be so strong.
Don't give Rizzo a pet hamster.
Unless it was someone else's hamster, then he'd feel really bad and he'd resist. He'd like, I don't want to make someone sad by eating their hamster.
Rizzo.
But if he just had a hamster, he'd be like, well, oof, this is a tough one.
Oh, Rizzo.
What if I send my friend who reads a lot of BL this comic? She's already reading Magpie. Well, that's probably fine. No, don't remind me of the meat trees.
The meat trees.
Steak is not living. It has to be like close to living, right? I guess.
I thought it was like
The further away from like a live animal thing, like the more not great it is for him.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man. What about bread? Like yeast-based food? I don't think, because if eating bacteria counted, like everything has bacteria.
Yeah. It's mostly just like meat,
Meat.
what you'd consider meat.
Hamster is one of the
meat and
few
bone.
things I haven't wanted to put in my mouth. What if a hamster put you in their mouth? Like
Just tuck you into the pocket.
one of their little cheek pockets. Okay.
Okay.
They kissed.
I
yeah.
guess the end.
Oh,
Alright,
okay.
moving on.
Oh my god, we're into the scene where Ursula refuses to add nipples. Wait, there's nipples.
There's nipples.
Okay.
They're napping together.
Ursula didn't like drawing nipples on anything. Remember
No.
how Elias didn't have nipples?
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's because Ursula didn't want to draw them.
This is the first time Ursula drew the nipples. Nap.
And it was,
They ate a bunch of steak and napped.
they did. I hate that first panel. You can't tell where they are.
Yeah.
I wasn't good at establishing shots because I
Well,
didn't know
that's
how to
because-
do backgrounds.
That's because you didn't design backgrounds.
That
like you didn't
too.
design the house.
I didn't design it at all.
Wee woo napping together. Wow, what a good nap. I like Evan's little undies.
Yeah,
I like Rizzo, he looks cute.
he does. He's a cutie.
Why do men have nipples? Does your husband have nipples? Oh, also, we've started a new YouTube clip now. Just
Oh.
so you know.
Okay. Hello, new YouTube clip.
Yeah. Ursula came
Me.
back from the bathroom, and it's been a couple days, possibly weeks.
Possibly.
And we're reading our second comic ever, Pretty Mouth, because Magpie was kickstarted.
Yes.
Get Magpie, it's better than Pretty Mouth.
Honestly.
This is this is
100%.
the director's cut.
The bone's cut.
Yeah,
Okay.
commentary. Sometimes I worry about giving my characters names that are too similar to each other, but then I remember the 3 Roberts from Sovereign.
Yes. We are setting the bar, and the bar is low.
I don't hate this page except the top.
Just the top panel, really. There's weird wonkiness where, like, I think it's a perspective thing that I just didn't know how to do, but, like, the footboard is just, like, weirdly placed. It looks like they have really, like, long torsos but short legs. It just looks weird. I didn't understand perspective back then. But yeah, I
Yeah.
like the rest of it.
I like the next page. I feel like this is where I should have introduced him eating things like a monster
Yes.
and not during the smut scene. I should have just introduced Rizzo's mouths there. Not Rizzo's mouths. Evan's mouths.
Yes.
And a little bit of Rizzo being a monster, but not done the horrifying thing.
Yep.
Because this is a really good horrifying shot
Yeah. Like, I like it. He's...
in the privacy of his own kitchen,
Yes.
eating steak like a monster, as God intended.
Me on my way to the kitchen at midnight. Oh my goodness.
Eating without utensils. Who needs utensils? He wraps his tongue around things and just like swallows them.
Yeah,
His tongue is the utensil.
exactly.
I'd eat a bunny? No!
No! Leave bunnies alone.
I legit thought that one guy was going to cannibalize the cute girl, but then he was talking about the bunny. Wait, what?
Oh, in Sovereign, where
Oh,
Garrus is like, I'm gonna eat Robert, and he's talking about the bunny. I'm gonna eat Robert. Like,
no.
Oh my god.
No, a bunny will eat you. I like this page.
Munch you up
It's
like
very
lettuce.
clear.
I like
It's
it.
hard to tell like where he is, but that's just a thing.
That's just an Ursula problem.
Hey,
But
let's
for
keep
an Ursula page, pretty
keep- keep moving. Keep chugging along. We've got through the I love this page.
good. Alright. It's been 5 minutes.
Like his little
Oh.
tongue.
Blup.
He's cute.
He is cute. But yeah, his eyes turn all black and
See,
his
like
little
this is
tongue
just a
comes
better
out.
way to introduce him like eating like a monster.
Yeah. Exactly. And he goes back to bed.
Like maybe introduce his weird tongue.
Yeah.
But don't just eat a steak in front of Evan and horrifying him. Like, what was that move?
What was that move? That is not how you flirt.
Rizzo was just like, Bones made me do it.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, this is getting into the fact that he doesn't sleep.
Oh, true. He doesn't sleep at all.
Yeah, he looks sad because he's kind of bored. Like, we move on to the next scene.
Oh, right. He
'Cause,
goes
like,
and cleans.
yeah,
He's chilling.
he's knitting.
Oh, he goes and gets donuts and coffee. I forgot he does that.
Yeah,
That's so sweet.
yeah, he's up all night.
Why did he get 2 coffees? He doesn't drink coffee.
He doesn't know what Evan drinks.
Oh.
Like that's my favorite trope. Is the alien is like you don't wait, that happens in spoilers. This happens in Avo. Where
you're
where
right.
where Faria's just like, I bought you everything because I don't know.
I don't know what you
It's my
eat.
favorite trope.
Oh, you're right.
Rizzo's like, okay, well, I would like to eat all of this. I think that's partly what Rizzo's doing. Is just like, wow, that looks all good.
He is such a cutie.
Yeah.
I love how he reads a DIY like knitting book and then he's knitting.
I like in the background you can see the giant scarf he's in.
Yes. That was a cute touch, Ursula.
I don't sleep either, so yeah. He only sleeps if he eats something he's not supposed to.
Yeah. But he's so cute. Anyways, yeah, I kind of like it. It's framed pretty well.
Yeah, he looks bored. Yeah, he's bored. Yeah, it's cute. I like the clock.
Yep. You can see the time moving.
It didn't have to be in every single,
No.
because it's weird a little bit, but it gets the point across.
I liked the concept.
Eat something he's not supposed to. Rizzo is a dog.
Don't let him eat onions or chocolate.
Does Evan feel ashamed after? Let's go.
Let's go.
Oh, look.
He wakes up.
He's like,
He's trying to
oh,
sneak out.
oh God, I'm here. I think he must have just fallen asleep.
Yeah. He wakes up, it's morning. I like my little look sound effect. What the heck, Ursula? Stop it. I thought that was Chinese food. So I was trying to sneak away.
I
And
got
Rizzo's like,
breakfast.
hey.
I like that last page. That's really good. That's like a good reveal of Rizzo and like
Yes.
the jostled glasses mood.
Yes, it's cute.
Teleporting clock. Yes. Yeah, there's a little too many panels, but it gets it across.
It does. I like it.
Like him walking past the breakfast. And then Rizzo's like, hi, I'm here.
Hello.
You're awake. Enderman mode.
The little butt peeking in the frame. It do be.
Booty.
Booty.
All right, keep going. Otherwise,
Okay.
we'll never get through this.
Okay. Sorry, I have work.
I'll pick you up.
Right. Turn. How did he
See-
get over there?
See, like, if this was set up better, like, okay, I don't know why you're asking to, like, pick him up. Okay, that's weird. Because, like, if it was, we need to, like, set up what their actual relationship is here, Bones. Like if they had met at the grocery store or whatever, or, like, where does Evan work?
He works at the grocery store.
Oh, he does?
Yeah.
Oh, right. You're right. Yeah, if they met at the grocery store, like, it would make sense that Rizzo would be like, not pick him up, but like, I'll stop by or something.
Yeah.
Because, like, Rizzo, because it needs to be, like, more established that Evan thinks this is, like, a one-time thing, and Rizzo's like, oh, friendship,
Yeah.
cool.
We're friends
And then,
now.
and then Evan is just like, oh, no. Yeah, that's so,
Yeah.
it confuses me, too. Like, he's like, why would he pick him up?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I'll come, like, it doesn't make sense. Right? Feels like he's being trapped to be with him, right? Like, I don't know, like,
Yeah.
because I think, like, what I wanted to set up here was probably that, like, there needed to be, like, more lead in to, like, their relationship, like, to show you what was going on. But I think, like, Rizzo's under the impression that they were gonna, like, hang out and be friends more often.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought they were close. Like, yeah, that's the problem, is they're not, like, Rizzo thinks they're getting close, and Evan's like, I don't want to be friends. I was just for that night. Yeah. It's weird.
Mhm.
I agree. Yeah,
Yeah.
and how is he gone already?
I know.
I love the road, though, Ursula. It's amazing.
Thank you. Can you tell I'm really great at backgrounds? Oh,
Evan is a man.
he do be.
It'd be funny if Rizzo literally picks up Evan. Nah, the pitch is that they're supposed to be a one-night stand with a monster. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was supposed to be a one night stand, but it's not really. I thought it's a girl.
No.
No, it's a boy.
It's a boy.
You're not the only one who thinks that,
Yeah,
though.
we've had that confusion before. I feel like it was on me, just with my art. I made him look too feminine. And people have, like, heteronormativity things as well on top
I
of
think
that.
Evan would be a cool design for a girl, but like,
Oh, yeah. But
for Rizzo, I would be his friend. Yeah,
me too.
it's a boy's love. It is. Rizzo being like, I thought we were gonna hang out makes me feel called out.
Aw. Because the girl in the beginning?
Maybe.
Could be.
I think he looks male enough. He looks more male like when he gets a redesign.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I think it's on
You're
me.
not alone. A
Yeah.
lot of people. My mom read
lot
the
of people.
entire comic and thought he was a girl the entire time. So
Yes.
I don't know.
So it's on my art and myself. So don't worry. Yeah, okay.
All right, next one.
Next one.
Great work, sweetheart. Shut up. I don't get what your problem is. He's a nice guy. He's not a nice guy. You saw those teeth. You're a monster too, honey. What? I am not. I'm cursed. It's completely different. See, like, there's not a setup of normalcy. Like,
No.
you don't understand that this is like our world, and I do a really bad job. I'm just a terrible writer and Pretty Rough. It's just like around Pretty Rough times, I'm terrible at like setting up. Like, my thing is like I didn't want people to be able to guess stuff because I would like assume that like my stuff was understandable and like people would be like ahead of the curve on me, but they were always very behind. And I've learned that like I need to like just explain things, and that's what I
Yeah.
do in Magpie more than
Yes.
anything.
There's a lot of explaining things, making sure things are understood, which is important.
Maybe it's the girl mouth on his neck. Maybe
Oh, could be.
I could see that.
I can see that, yeah.
Girl mouth.
And lipstick is girl mouth.
What did your mom think about the kissing horror scene? I don't know.
I remember my dad, he once picked up a Pretty Mouth book and he was like flipping through it and he just like shook his head and put it back down.
Writer tip, your audience is stupid. Yeah. Writer tip, you're stupid.
Your audience can't read your mind.
Yeah.
It must be on the page.
I actually hate boys love, but I don't like to talk about it. Okay, boys love has a lot of opinions.
Yes.
I hate a lot of tropes in boys love, which
Oh,
is
yeah.
kind of why I wrote Pretty Mouth.
The
Manika,
thing
what are we
is-
crying about? Are you crying at the friends?
I think she might be crying at the mice. Oh,
Damn it! You spoiled it.
I mean the friends. I'm sorry.
Cut that.
Bleep it out.
Bleep it out. Get over here.
Okay.
Leave them alone.
I think the problems people have with BL are also problems that happen in romance in general
Yeah.
as well. It is very prevalent in the BL genre.
I need to check what's
and-
happening with the dog.
Okay. And BL is very popular, especially with like webcomics and stuff. So I can see why people have problems with it. There's a whole discourse about BL. Yeah. The rice. Thank you. You didn't hear anything. She is afraid of a bag of rice, exactly. We bought computer mice in bulk, exactly. We have a bag of computer mice and a bag of rice, and Matika is crying at it. That's all. My cat also screams at rice. Good. It's normal. I always do that. Bone shouldn't tell me anything. BL stands for boys love, so aka like gay romance. Men loving men romance. And GL is girls love, aka women loving women romance or lesbian romance. God, I hope Matika doesn't have lice. Hey Matika, why are you crying? doesn't like the rice. Go make some Rice Krispies. Oh, Fado's here. Yes, so I feel bad for gay men because MLM has been ruined. It has. I know, like.
It has not.
I've also seen MM, like M/M, is another one that's used a lot.
Oh, MLM. Oh.
Yeah, MLM.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were talking about how boys love songs.
No, just the
Oh.
term MLM has been
DD is
ruined.
awake. The others are still in the cuddle puddle. But
Oh,
yeah, Madoka's
cuddle
crying
puddle.
at the new friends,
Yes,
the new babies.
new baby.
She likes to watch them and peep.
Yes.
Madoka, go back to
Same.
bed.
I also watch them and just
Go
cry
sleep on the couch.
because I love them so much.
No, Madoka, can you tell her?
Madoka, go to your bed.
Be part of.
Go to your bed.
Go to
Can you
bed
lay down here? Can you lay down?
somewhere. But I want to cry at the mice.
You mean the rice?
Sorry.
She's crying at a bag of rice.
Yeah.
That is our new baby. Just got this.
Yeah, just watch from your bed.
Get the shortcut GL for lesbians and BL for gays.
Be- All right. Let's move
Anyways.
forward.
The gays are just a pyramid scheme. Okay.
Wait.
Okay.
What?
Sorry. Next page. Okay. Wait. What? Just give him a few more dates. I mean, you never know. He could be cursed too or something.
Maybe. And you need this. I need this.
I need smooches.
I don't know what she thinks they need. She probably just
I don't
is
know.
like, you know, we need to like have weirdos in our life.
I think she's just like, I want to talk to someone because she's probably hidden all the time and only talks to Evan.
Yeah. What
Yeah.
a curse.
Yeah.
Bop, bop. What a messy page. I hate any of the pages in the light.
Yeah, super messy.
In the daytime, you're just like, I don't know what to do.
Exactly. Yeah, I did not understand backgrounds, how to like do the contrast stuff. I also, I remember I really struggled because I didn't know how to do like an outdoor scene.
Yeah.
So this scene in particular is really bad background wise.
Imagine only talking to Evan. It's like being friends with you. Remember when you were like, I've been called. Wait, what were you compared to? And then I was like, Evan, and you were like, no, it's the worst. Oh no. Yeah, it's so messy.
Super messy. I hate all my attempts at cross hatching and stuff. It's also scribbly.
Yeah, I kept telling you to slow down, make it precise. And you're like, no. You're like, is this precise?
There's also a problem on these past two pages we looked at where the second panel is the exact same.
Oh,
Like, they look the exact same.
I think you actually changed that.
I think
For
I
the
did.
book.
Yeah, because so that they weren't exactly the
Exact
same.
same, yeah. I've been publicly abused. Wait, do Evan and Ramona share eyes and ears? I mean, probably, right?
Probably. I don't know. Hand wavium. It's magic.
I mean, how does he eat? What was that?
Hmm?
Did you crinkle a bottle? Or
Oh
am I
yeah,
crazy?
sorry.
Oh,
I
God,
took a
thought
drink
it
of
was
my water
crazy.
bottle. No. I drank from my water bottle. I'm sorry. Okay, let's move on. Oh god, the background's so messy.
I need this. Hey, Evan, bit early. Hi, Allie. Are you talking to someone again? What? You can never be too early.
I like Allie.
I like Allie too. Hashtag give Allie more screen time.
I know. She needed more screen time.
I mean, she comes back for Pretty Mouth too.
That's true.
Like, I need to set up the Allie Evan relationship a lot better
Yeah.
than in this, because like they're supposed to be like friends since like middle school.
Yeah, they're like childhood friends. And they work at
And
the
she's
grocery
pretty
store together.
important at the end of it, so it's
Yeah.
weird that I don't build them up more.
Yeah.
It's just because I'm a bad writer. Like, I'm not gonna put any sort of bias on me here. I just couldn't explain things good.
So Evan and Rizzo are both supernatural beings. Rizzo is a monster Like, he's part monster, part human.
Mm-hmm.
And Evan is a human who has been cursed to have a mouth on his chest and on his neck.
Yeah. Finally, I've seen a female. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, it's such a messy page. I like Allie,
Messy.
though.
Yeah, I like Allie.
I remember us being like, oh, wait, how do we do, like, her skin tone?
Yeah.
We were, like, debating whether or not, like, to do another tone or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, what our plans were.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, so then,
We were like,
We
well,
allowed
I
the-
guess we have tones.
yes. So, yeah, I used gray tones very sparingly. Mostly for, like, Allie.
You
I
use
think
it
I
for
used it-
What's-Her-Face's hair in Magpie.
Yeah.
Dead girl? Sandra.
Sandra.
Sorry, Sandra lives. No spoilers.
No spoilers. Yeah, so in Magpie I use it around a bit more. I think I use it for some shadow as well in
Mhm.
Pretty Mouth later on, but I tried to avoid using it. I mostly wanted black and white.
What does Rizzo think of the mouths? He thinks all right.
Yeah.
How
I mean,
many
he
mouths
kissed
are there?
Ramona.
3. There's Evans, Ramona's, and Hal's.
Yeah.
My science is cool brain is like, but what does the throat look like on the inside? Where does Ramona connect?
It's magic. It's magic. It's okay.
How does she talk?
How did right?
All right, so they go to work.
Yep. So they go
Oh,
to work.
great. This is. My God, it's so
Oh
bad.
God, I forgot.
I needed to slow down. Sorry, slow down, Bones.
Slow
Okay,
down.
Bones. Bones. Slow down. Okay. It's because there's like so much like crazy stuff, which is cool. Like I think a lot of the stuff in Pretty Much is cool. Freaking far out, dude. But like I needed to slow down and like chill out. How'd the barbecue go? Fine, I guess. Was the guy cool? He's just a normal dude. Yeah. Typical sunglasses inside kind of guy. Okay, there's a little setup of like. There's a little explanation here.
Yep.
Just met some guy.
So,
We had a barbecue.
well, so the shadow lady in the background is supposed to be just like, oh, she's spooky in the background, but she stands out so much.
Yeah, like she
like-
wasn't supposed to stand it out that much.
Like, if I was better at backgrounds, I would have had like more people in the background, and then she's just kind of like mixed in with everyone. But I didn't know how to do backgrounds.
Matica's
so
very
she's just
upset
there.
again because there's the rice.
Matica, it's fine.
Matica, you're not allowed rice. Breakfast is over. But yeah, you would
Yeah.
have hit her a lot better.
Yes.
It's funny because some people didn't see her at all too, because she just blends in other ways where she's just like, wow, what a gobbledygook.
Like, I kind of wish I'd only put her in the first and last panel.
Yeah.
She stands out a lot in the third panel.
Yes. She looks like she's like, hi, can I order some?
Can
It
I-
also kind of
get my
makes it look
groceries?
like this is kind of a normal occurrence.
Totally. Because, yeah, we haven't set up that it's our world and that monsters and curses aren't.
A thing.
Known, yeah.
I don't think I've ever noticed the lady before. Yeah, like you either completely can't stop staring at her or like just like she makes so much. The shadow lady has the same problem with yellow shirt guy. She does.
Does. I love yellow shirt guy.
I didn't notice her until the second read through. Yeah, like I feel like it could have just been handled a lot better.
Totally.
There's one page where some people don't see her and I don't understand why. But like
Okay, let's continue.
yeah. It's a messy page.
Yeah.
God, that's just the douchiest. It really is.
It's
Sunglasses
you.
inside kind of guys.
Mm-hmm.
Sun doesn't set in Coolsville. You know him from somewhere or something? A friend of a friend? What friend? Do I know him? Oh my god. Nope. Come on, I bet I know him.
Hi, Silver.
I love Silver. Silver is like Silver is underrated best character.
Yes. I like how Matica's just shook in the background. Hi, Matica.
She's staring at the rice. Mommy, can I have rice?
Can I have?
Oh my
No.
god, Silver. It's
Silver's
so
the best.
messy.
It's so messy.
Like, you can barely tell it's a grocery store. And like, what's with the till?
I know.
Like, which till is she at?
I don't know. It does not make sense. Does
I
not
wish
make
the
sense.
chocolate bars dropped with more passion too.
Yes.
They seem like they're levitating.
They do.
Who's Silver?
sick.
The paper bag head.
Yeah. Good
Yeah.
lord, it's so messy. I hate my
And
line
Incrafter,
weight.
the Pokemon trainer.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my god. By the end, I loved her. Yes, we all love her.
Everyone was confused by Silver, but in love with her. Like, if I just set up that this was our world and then, like, the weird occurrences start happening around Evan, like, it'd be so much better. It
Oh,
just needed
totally.
more lead-in. Like, Magpie
Yeah.
is so much better because it has lead-in to it.
Yes.
And we have Amanda who's there being like, things are weird. And everyone's like, nothing's weird, Amanda. And she's like, things are weird. And everyone's like, why are things so weird? The audience is with Amanda on this one. As opposed to this one where we don't really have a good Watson character.
No. So it's hard
Yeah.
to tell what's going on. Okay, let's continue. Background's messy. Bleh.
Oh my god. The sigh, it's such a... That's Elias.
Oh my
Elias
god,
has
that is
glasses. Elias.
I
Elias.
just drew Elias.
Like, for the first bit of Pretty Mouth, Elias is just like, we just hired Elias until we got like the new actor.
Yes. Oh my god.
Ramon.
This comic is what made me just buy 9 Point. Oh heck. Thank you for getting 9 Point.
Oh my
Our
god.
good comic. Wrong comic, Ursula, exactly.
Yeah, so he's saying like Ramona is the friend that introduced him.
Oh, I see.
Hey, Tosspot, ring up my candy.
I like the last panel. It's just like, fine.
I wish he would someone would react to her having a bag on her head.
Yes, or they're like,
If he just was like, what's with the bag? And she was like, what's with your face? And like, that was it. Like, that would be perfect. Just
Yes.
acknowledge that it's weird. Like, that's the only thing I needed to do.
yes.
Like, I didn't even have to explain it. You just needed to be like, why does she have a bag on her head? And then be like, I don't know. Kids are weird.
Exactly. Silver might just be me. It's Charlie's origin story.
That's a good transition tip. Put a bag on your head. No one can tell your gender if you just put a bag on your head. Want to appear male, just put a beard on your bag. And then put eyelashes if you want to pass as femme. And non-binary, you just write they, them on the front.
Solid advice. I think it's even funnier that no one acknowledges it.
Like, it's funny, but it's just bad writing.
Yeah. It doesn't set up the. It's bad world building because
Yeah.
it makes it seem like this is a normal occurrence.
Yeah, exactly. It normalizes this, and it should not be normalized.
Yes.
Hashtag don't normalize silver.
Okay, let's move on.
Do you have a club card? Nope. Have a nice day. You too, Tosspot. Bones from 2013. It's not meant to be funny. No, it's meant to be funny.
Yeah.
Bones from 20. Okay, this is actually the conversation. Bones from 2013, you'd be like, but it's funny. And Bones from 2020 is like, no one knows what's going on. And Bones from 2013, you'd be like, well, they can figure it out.
Good writer.
Mm.
Mm.
And then I would make it even more confusing just to spite myself. The Shadow Lady.
The
yeah.
Shadow Lady.
See, like, it looks like it's her mom.
It does because they have the same hair.
Yeah.
Did not do well on the character designs.
Yeah.
Good.
Why do I feel like people would still use she, her pronouns even if I wore a bag on my face that has
Oh no. People.
Yeah, because people are the worst.
Yes. Anyways.
Oh, there we go. Ha. What? Just what the frick was that? I don't know. Preteens, just wow. Can't believe they can get weirder. Okay, good.
Alright.
I wish they would just mention the bag
Yeah.
specifically.
Yeah. Totally.
Evan blends in.
He does. I should have put like some, like, just like a black background behind him so he stands out. Or given him clothes that wasn't all white.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like him at the last panel, though.
I know. He's cute in the last panel. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god, the stalls and stuff.
Oh,
That's the problem with the Pretty Mouth world is like partly because you don't draw any backgrounds, people just assume like something weird's going on because it's also off
totally.
and it's just not normal.
Yep.
Yeah. I like grocery here. Sorry, I moved on.
Oh, sorry. Grocery. Yes.
Just wear a plague doctor mask and you don't have to worry about gender.
I love the last two panels. I wish I hadn't put Evan in the last panel. I wish it was just Rizzo waving. Because you can tell that he's looking at Rizzo.
There's Evan, Elias, and Eris, and they all start with an E and they're the exact same character. I've often said, what if we replaced Eris with Elias? Or what if we replaced Evan? Like, what if we just switched them? Like, what if we did like a little switch? Like, Evan can be Elias, Elias can be Eris, and Eris can be Evan. Evan, like, oh crap. This
Oh,
little
no.
smile.
He's so sweet.
Evan should have just told them, like, not to pick him up.
Yeah. She just said, like, no. Don't.
Don't contact me ever again.
Like, Rizzo wouldn't have. He's very suggestible.
Yeah,
He's not a stubborn boy.
he's passive. It's the shock on his face.
I know.
Yeah, it's the same problems with like the line work and whatnot.
Line work problems, background problems.
But it's a cute setup.
Yeah,
It gets it across.
totally. Alright, moving on.
Here, have more. Here, I have more. More what?
More what? Is it meat?
Just food. Here, I have more food. It would be better.
Yeah.
Thanks. Actually, no. What is that background?
What?
I wonder if that was fixed in the actual
Oh,
print
definitely.
comic.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it definitely is because like
Oh.
his umbrella's missing a pattern too.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, so that was fixed. I remember going through that.
Oh, God. that is
Soltar and Rizzo
horrible.
go to bingo nights together. Rizzo is a good boy who respects consent to a T. Exactly.
Yes. Except
Be-
he will look you dead in the eye and eat a steak really scary and right in front of your face.
Well, if you just be like, "Hey, that's terrifying," he won't do it again.
Yeah,
Like
that's
he needs
true.
to be specifically told what terrified you,
That's true. He doesn't know.
because he'd just be like, I'm terrifying."
Oh.
Now that's now an awkward situation coming. Yeah. I
God,
do like
hate-
him, his little head tucked in at the bottom there. That
Yeah.
Evan. Thanks.
That's a cute little body language thing. I hate the speech bubble where Rizzo says, huh. It just, where is the tail? It just blends into the background, and the background is disgusting.
Yeah.
It is messy. The lines are so thick compared to stuff in the foreground.
What?
Like-
Why does the thanks have a big chunky tail? It also looks like it's coming from Ramona.
It does. That was another thing, like, because we had a character who had 3 mouths. Like, I should have been way more specific.
I love how but look, that looks like a storyboard.
It does. It's terrible.
It definitely was fixed in the
Oh, for sure.
omnibus.
Oh, because yeah, we did do a lot of fixes for the print copy. But good lord. Okay, moving on.
We need to talk. Oh no. I'm not comfortable spending time with a monster, and if that's what you are, I can't do it. I've had enough monsters to last a lifetime. Okay. Why is the okay above?
I don't know.
That's poor planning.
Poorly executed. God, why did I put so much line work in the back? It's so distracting.
The one panel with Evan talking and the bottom's good because it's all black.
Exactly. Because I did like a
The
full
s-
black background.
The terrible cross hatching. I was so annoyed with how you did it too.
Oh, I hate
Because you
it.
just squiggle. I'm like, that's not cross hatching. You have to be intentional. And then Ursula turns and she's like knee deep in 500 comics. Breathes heavily in my direction.
Say that again.
Why don't you learn to draw then?
Literally.
This was when I used to flat color
That's
Sovereign
true.
for
You
you.
did black
Also.
color sovereign for me.
I like Rizzo in the background. It's pretty. The Rizzo background.
Yeah, I guess like the bottom panel isn't the
Yeah.
worst.
I hate how you draw the roads. They
Yeah,
look
the
like those little sidewalk roads for
Yeah.
bikes.
They do. I feel like there's an Easter egg in the background. There's not. Yeah. Ugh.
There is a random like circle white dot under that pole.
There is. Oh my god, Ursula. Ugh. You know what? Do you guys ever get like I have like memories associated with like drawings I've done where
Yeah.
I'll like think back and it's like, oh yeah, when I was doing that, like I was talking to Bones or like I was in this location or
Yeah.
I was listening to this music or something. Right now, I'm getting like flashbacks to like watching let's plays of like RPG Maker games in the background,
Oh my god.
like those old little horror games. Like Witch's House and stuff, like while making these pages.
Oh my god. Yeah, you have those like things. God. All right, let's keep going. We're only on part 1
Yeah.
still. Now that was mean. Wow, that's mean, Evan.
It do be,
See, that's a better one for the witch.
right? Where she's in like a shop window.
I don't know why she's behind a window though. That's a weird way to follow him.
I think it was just I was like, how do I blend her into the background?
Step 1, have a background.
I missed step 1.
It looks so thumbnail-y
I know.
or pencil-y.
Pencil-y. Yeah, these feel like sketches, not actual inked things. Part of
Yeah.
it too was I was working at such like crazy speed that like I didn't
Mhm.
go back and do quality checks until we were like printing the book.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's terrible. I also didn't know how to draw the background. Like that first panel, like that city kind of thing, it's terrible. The perspective doesn't make sense. It's messy. You can't tell what's going on. I
Why
just
is
hate
she
it.
following him? Isn't he connected to Silver? She wants to get to Monster Dad, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Like Evan's relating. I don't know entirely. We'll keep reading and I'll suss that out.
Yeah.
I was gonna reread a bunch of stuff, but I forgot that our site's broken, so I lost all of my explanations to Pretty Mouth. So
Oh.
this is the only explanation you get now, kids.
Oh dang. Also Charlie, these should not be what your thumbnails look like. These should be like pencil sketches.
Yeah.
Your thumbnail should be way, way less detailed because you're making work for yourself.
Evan, you have 3 mouths, right? All right, let's keep going.
Okay.
I like the first page panel. Like, I like the
Yeah.
design of it. It's not completed.
No.
Hey, you must be Rosado. I'm Rizzo. Rosado. I forgot his name was Rosado. What a horrible name. I had horrible naming schemes. Like, objectively, like, am I the a-hole for naming my son Rosado? What kind of names?
Yes. Who needs pencils when you cry over thumbnails? Charlie!
I'm Rizzo.
Not whistle. Okay,
I
and
like
then
the
you
tiny
see...
Evan in the background.
Yes. The perspective is way off. I don't understand where he's placed, but
I would merge those 2 panels.
yeah,
The
totally.
middle panels.
Yeah.
A tasty name. It's true.
Oh, hi, Matt.
His RP name was Rosado Couscous. But I think his name changed to Rosado Sharp.
Yes. Okay. Hi, Matica.
Is he a Sharp? Yeah, because
Yeah.
he's...
He'd be a sharp.
Does he know that he's a Sharp?
No. I don't think he would.
Or would he? I don't know.
Because didn't he go to, like, adoptive parents?
He was in foster care, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Risotto Couscous. I used to name all my characters after food.
Yeah. Matica, stop making weird noises. She's beside me getting pets.
Yeah, so you see Evan in the back. Same mussy panels. Let's keep going.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Oh,
We
we're
made
done. We finished part 1.
1/6 of the way there. I don't know if we'll do it in one day, guys. I found your comic from your YouTube channel while I was trying to improve my own comics. You helped a lot. I enjoy listening to you guys when you... Well, now you guys are just saying really nice things about us.
Bless.
Why do they look like Crowley and Aziraphale from Good Omens? This is wild.
Stop.
I found you
Not
guys on
intentional.
YouTube today, and I binged all your videos. I love Ursula's style so much. I just had to check out your stories that you guys put out. I love it so far. I was wondering if you guys would consider anything. Oh my god. Okay, these are all just YouTube comments.
They're all lovely.
Hella ship it. I mega cruise it.
Good cruising.
Rizzo seems like a good guy. I like him. I read the summary, then subscribed. I don't even know what the hell's going on, but I am diving in. I love the artwork, by the way.
Aw.
Love your art and composition.
Ooh.
So invested. Okay.
Well.
See, I told you. Like, even if you make Pretty Mouse, people like you. Okay, we're gonna start next part.
Sure.
Monica, stop crying at them. They don't like you.
How long are we planning to stream?
I don't know. As long as our lungs will take us.
Okay.
Why?
I was not prepared.
Just enjoy the day.
Sure.
Well, I'm Silver. And you and me, we got a lot to talk about. We do? Yeah. I know what you are. And what you can do.
I love Silver.
I really like this page.
Me too.
Like, each panel has, like, its own thing going on.
Mm-hmm.
It's not as bad as far as, like, your confusing backgrounds.
Yeah.
You really love drawing brick walls. That's such, like, a beginner comic thing to
Yeah.
do. It's like, background, brick wall.
Brick wall. I
You're like comedians.
Exactly.
You know, it would be funny if Silver's bag face changed with her emotions. How old is Silver? She's 13?
13-ish. Yeah, she's like a preteen.
You can get up on the Get up on the
Get up on the couch.
Go. Yes. You are allowed. Go.
Manica.
Spin
Up
in
on the
your
couch.
chair and tell her it's
Manica,
okay.
Go.
Hi,
Go
Mom.
to your bed.
Go to your bed.
That's
Go,
not your
go
bed.
to your bed.
Go to your bed.
Go to your bed. Matica, go to a bed.
Go to your
Go to
bed.
bed. Go to bed. Not the rice. Go to bed.
This is a comedy.
Can you get up and
Yeah.
do it? I just can't get up. It's so hard to get back into position here. She's gonna... There. Sweet little Matica. Matica's too tense because of the rice. She just keeps looking in their direction, too. Silver is like my age now. Oh my god, yes, entirely. Yeah, it's a good page. I like it.
Yes.
But rice, yum yum.
Okay, let's continue.
And you better fix me up this second, or something awful, real awful, is gonna happen to you. Oh my god, Matica. After all of that...
This dog.
Oh, I'm sorry, are you okay? Like hell I ain't. Oh, I'm sorry. Can I help? It was so good, and then it starts falling apart by the Evan part.
Yeah,
Like,
I really like the first panel. I like how I
Yeah.
did the lettering in that speech bubble where it's
You
all
had a lot of
connected.
fun with Silver.
Yes, she was a fun character. But yeah, after that, the composition just goes like into the toilet.
Yeah. Yeah, it really does. Well, the first 3 aren't so bad, honestly.
Yeah.
It's that last one is so busy.
Mm-hmm. 'Cause I
And like
think
we
that
already
kind of-
saw that Evan was in the background. Like
Yeah.
that was set up, and I like that how he's coming up. Like he's like, wait a minute, I want to see what's going on here.
scoping it out.
I like that Rizzo's dick is talking to him.
Phones.
What?
Ban yourself. Okay, let's continue. I know what you are. Now fix this.
Fix what?
Hey,
Hey,
it's Tall Spot.
Hey, maybe you can help him too with that mouth thing.
Oh, I just remembered what Silver's deal is. Totally forgot.
Weave.
Oh my god.
I love Evan's tiny head in the middle panel. It got shrunk.
He got shrunked. Or Rizzo is way too big.
I like his uncolored umbrella.
Oh my god.
You did that a lot. I had to
I
go
did.
through. YouTube police, wee woo. Shh, don't tell YouTube, okay? Yeah,
Keep
it's
it
back to being
secret.
kind of messy.
Yeah, it's messy again.
Then you started using too much black.
I
Because
feel like you
in the
told
past
me
you used too much white, and now you use too much black.
this feels like, yeah, you gave me a note, like, start using more black and less just having everything white. And so I was like, okay. I went way too hard with it.
Yeah.
I also hate it because, like, a prime example of where I use it poorly is, like, right here in the middle with Silver, where she's got, like, a white bag and hair, but she's wearing, like, a black sweater. And then instead of putting the shadow where the white is, I put it over behind her black sweater.
Yeah.
So it's really hard to read.
What's the umbrella supposed to look like? It has a black handle.
Yeah.
It constantly switches between black and white. Yeah, maybe you can help him. Also, that Evan, that just looks like an Elias again.
Yeah.
Elias,
too.
hi.
Okay. How do you know that?
I can see everything. I appreciate the effort. It's a little wonky.
It's really weird looking.
It's really weird looking. It was supposed to be kind of fisheye,
Yeah.
but you did it wrong.
I didn't understand how to do it.
Real gay hours.
Well.
I do like the everything.
Yeah. Use a different font. and
I
everything.
appreciated you like trying something artistic. I feel like Silver feels like that game character that keeps breaking the fourth wall. Literally Silver.
Yes.
I like that there's no distinction between her arm and her body. So she's a black blob.
Listen.
Yeah. I love the
Listen.
houses. They look like the kind of houses you'd make for a cat. Like you'd cut them out of cardboard. Make a tiny little village so that you can put your cat in it and pretend they're like a Godzilla sized cat. You get me? I hope you guys
I
get
get
me.
you.
I guess that's how Silver can see with her bag on her head. Yeah, she can
No.
see everything.
Everything.
As cool as that is, I think I'd rather be in school. So do your magic. Fix it. Wait, you could fix me? Well,
I like what I was going for with like the paneling. Honestly, I like the last two panels. They're fine.
I don't. They're
Really?
so sketchy.
Well, they're sketchy, but
Oh,
compositionally. they're
Okay,
fine.
compositionally, I don't hate the top and the bottom.
Yeah.
Rizzo's like pushed to the side in the fix it one
That's
really
the thing.
weirdly.
I don't like how pushed to the side he is, but I like what I was trying, where it feels very like adversarial against him, and he's like cringing back.
I like that the one panel's just all black.
I know.
Like, I like what you were doing with it, but because she's in a black shirt, like maybe if you just made her white and everything black.
That's what I should have done. I didn't plan these things out. See, what I should have done is like in the thumbnailing stage, I should have planned out like where I was gonna put like the black.
Is that what you
fields.
do with Magpie?
No.
No.
I'm just more intuitive now.
Yeah,
with
exactly.
it. But yeah, because basically you just gotta know.
Because in Magpie, you're not
What
afraid to
you're
make
using.
things the wrong shade.
Yes.
You're
I remember
like-
there was a panel with Chris in it
Yeah.
where he normally has like I think it was
A black hat.
a black hat, and then I had him on like a completely black background, so I just made his hat white to make him stand out, and you're like, did you do that on purpose? And I was like, yes.
I was like, okay. Like, I'll allow it if it's on purpose. I just want to know.
Ursula told me not to plan tones in thumbnails. Just do it quickly.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Stop rendering stuff.
Yeah.
I told you it was okay to do tones because Ursula does colors.
Yeah, because I do color thumbnails.
Do the composition first.
Yeah. You do a round of where you do all your composition, and then you do a round where you do all your tones or colors.
All right, next page.
Next page.
I can't really do anything, but my dad could possibly. Let's go. Yeah, I don't care if it's your uncle or your grandma. Just fix me quick. Dad really doesn't like people like you. Wow, is your dad a
Wait.
racist? We need people like you. There's a weird merger thing where Rizzo's umbrella goes forever because it connects with his other umbrella.
Oh, you're right. the stem of the umbrella lines up so it looks really long. Be careful with things like that. Like, make sure that your panels feel separate.
Yeah.
There's also, I noticed this a lot in this scene, especially because the backgrounds are so crappy. There's a lot of places where it looks like it's two panels because I've got like a vertical line
Yeah.
going through things. So I've noticed on a bunch of panels that it's had that problem.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, basic stuff. Messy, mergers. Rizzo's like way too far on the side of
That
the last panel.
that bubble on the last panel's weirdly placed.
Yes. Like, why didn't I just like move them apart, pull out the camera a little bit so you can see all of them, and put the speech bubble in the middle or something?
Yeah.
I did not know how to bubble things, like where to place bubbles. I remember there's a really egregious one, and I think it's coming up soon.
Anyways, keep going.
Okay.
What's that mean? Humans. Right, just get him to help. I guess I'm seeing him this weekend and I could ask him.
Aw, Weasel.
Marika's off to see the rice again.
Very good. Matica.
She's so fixated.
She loves
It'll
it.
stop because she's only seen them today. She was so excited when we got kittens too, you know?
Yeah.
Once she's used to rice being in the house.
Yeah. She'll get used to it.
Yeah.
I like what I was trying with the middle panel. Again, the contrast thing is weird.
Yeah.
But I like the idea of like putting Evan like in a shadow because he's being like mean.
Yeah.
But could have been executed cleaner.
Yeah, execute Evan.
Yeah.
Silver and Evan in the last look really flat, so close together. Yeah.
Yeah, they did. I mean, that was like a problem I had for
Sorry.
a long time. Where I'd make everything really flat. Like I didn't make things feel 3D.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Sorry, I'm laughing at the next panel. The fist bump is killing me. Thanks, and don't forget, I can see everything. I do like having the witch there.
Yeah.
Like, it would have been great to just center her a bit more in the bubble.
Definitely.
Like, that would be a good way to, like, bring her in slowly.
Yeah.
The last two panels are weird. Like, you could almost do them properly. It's just the second last, sorry, it's, Matica, it's really hard to live stream when you're crying.
Thanks for being in your bed, baby.
Thank you for being in your bed.
Just stop crying.
Just stop crying, okay?
Please.
Your life is not that hard. Sometimes you don't get what you want. Okay, but the last two panels, the first one of the last two, the second last, that's what it's called. The second last panel is just like weirdly compositioned. It's like the weirdest one. Because they work together. Like, I don't think this is a poor writing thing. I think it's a poor arting thing.
Yeah, because it's Evan like
Matica,
flinching and then stomping away, but it's just weird.
put your head down. No, not listening to me.
No, Matica, put your head down, please.
Put your head down. Sleep.
She's being so stubborn today. She's like,
I want the rice.
give me the rice.
Stubborn.
Okay.
Yeah, it's still going, not crashed for us.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Sorry.
This is a weird cut.
It is.
Oh, there's me in the background.
Oh, you're right. Okay.
There's Connie from Wordsmiths.
From Wordsmiths. There's Bones writing. There's
There's
Rael and Basil. I needed people to put in the background.
Instead of making it's beautiful. I'm just writing away. I'm canon.
Oh my god. Yes, but Rizzo is at work. He tries to say hi to one of his coworkers, and she's like, "Ew."
You're a freak. Rejected.
Yeah.
That's a cute Rizzo.
Yeah. I was getting better at drawing Rizzo.
Yeah, you really needed to design background characters because as soon as you had designs, it looked lived in.
Yes, exactly. But if I'm just like if I was making one up on the spot, like.
Because look at the bottom, then it's a complete mess.
Yes, exactly.
Who writes in a restaurant? I have. I
You
used
do
to
it
write
all
it.
the
I
time.
used to write at the pub, waiting for like my food to come.
Yeah. You just bring your laptop, do a little write, and then you eat your food, and then when you're done, you do some more writing.
Yeah, exactly.
We used to work at work. Well, yeah, work. We do our art and writing and stuff at a place that was like both a cafe and a restaurant. So you could sit in the cafe and work, and you could also order food to it from the restaurant. So
Charlie just found a plot hole. You did not. We always do writing
yeah.
in restaurants. Try it.
Well, we
Just-
did
Yeah, that's
until
true.
recent events.
Also, if you bring an iPad, you can always draw while you're waiting
yeah.
for food. Like, there's nothing to do while you wait for food.
Right?
The only plot hole in Pretty Mouth. Thank you. All right, next
Okay,
one.
Yeah.
What a terrible bus.
Sorry, let me just say, I
What?
friggin' hate in the last panel of Rizzo at work. I did like a white outline around him, which is good because it makes him stand out against the shadow with his black hair and stuff. But I like cut it off at the window, so there's a weird tangent thing where the white outline, which shouldn't be affected by the background, is affected by the background, and it looks weird.
Oh,
Right there. Bleh. Okay. Anyways, so terrible bus.
yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, into the forest.
To the forest he goes.
Gloobs.
The background's super messy, terrible cross-hatching, yada yada yada.
Yeah. Oh, we're getting into the good scenes.
Oh, the best scene.
These
Okay,
ones were the ones I was excited about.
so he starts crying.
I love the teeny Rizzo.
Aw, itty bitty Wizzo. Oh yeah, but I liked. So this is again where I started like messing with panels, where like
Bird poop on his head.
where Monster Dad kind of breaks the panels, like his little goops go between into the gutters and stuff. And that's like something we use in Pretty Mouth and in Magpie, where like the Elder Gods break the panels. And that was
Yeah.
a conscious choice, which I think was a good decision.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's Monster Dad coming in.
I like the Dutch angle.
Yes,
It's good.
it's good. Dutch angle for information is when you tilt the camera to make
Yeah.
it feel off-putting,
Like the Dutch.
like the Dutch.
Yeah, next one.
Okay.
I hate I love it, but like it's so chaotic, it's hard to read. I
Yeah.
also want to say I love reading the Russian translation of Pretty Mouth because they did all the typography by hand
Yeah.
in it. It's really
which is
cool. I didn't know there was a Russian translation of Pretty Mouth.
We just
I accidentally discovered it by looking through like my references. Yeah, there's like a fan Russian one.
Yep.
It's neat.
it is neat.
I like what day is it?
Yeah.
But you clutter things way too much early on with things.
Definitely. I get better as it goes on, but initially I just like had way too much like hacking,
Hacking.
cross hatching in the background.
And you didn't clear out the eyes and stuff.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's just hard to read. So what day is this? Friday.
Friday, but you work Fridays. I finished my shift. Why are you here?
I love this scene. It's
I
so
like that the
cute.
panels are melting too. I didn't
Yeah.
even notice that.
Hell yeah. Ursula did cool things.
She did cool things. See, I think it would have been cool to like just melt the like even if you wanted to do the straight line panels, like just have them shaking when Elder Gods are near would have been cool.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Rizzo's lovely. I like him without his sunglasses on. He's really gentle.
He's really cute without his sunglasses.
But I also like the conscious choice of not really taking them off for a while.
Yeah.
Because it's like
Definitely.
you take them off to relate with him.
Yes.
Also, it's nice and dark and shadowy.
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
Yeah, I really like these pages.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to see you. Cool. Cool.
Oh, Sniffle.
See, you did the thing where like you
I changed
scooted
it.
Rizzo down
Yeah.
for
I
no
should've just
reason.
duplicated the panel.
Yeah. And just changed the goo.
Yeah. I wish I'd done a little bit more to show that there's like 3 different panels there. It gets, just because of how Monster Dad is, it gets kind of like a little bit confusing. I wish I'd separated those 3 a bit.
Question, any tips for things like this where the dialogue text is part of the background?
I would recommend making sure you have good contrast. So in this case, having white on black. Clearing out, here, I'll show you, because the good example of this is the what day is this at this top panel here, where like I cleared out around it a little bit. So like there's still like mouths and eyes, but like they're not overlapping with the dialogue. Yeah, I'd make sure that it's legible.
Let the man eat his steak.
Yeah, and basically just like incorporate it like you would. Well, it's hard because like with speech bubbles you can put them on top of things, but you should be accounting for your speech bubble placement like when you're thumbnailing. So same thing with this, I guess, is like just account for it when you're thumbnailing so that you're not shoving it off to the side. If you're handwriting it, make sure people like test it with people to make sure they can read it. That's just like a problem I have in general with like handwritten comics is like make sure it's legible because sometimes people have handwriting that I cannot read. And
Yeah.
sometimes it can be a contrast issue, sometimes it's just like their writing is not super neat.
As we go into this more, you'll see better examples too.
Yeah, definitely. I'd avoid doing what I did here where it's like thin lines overlapping lines that are like the same width and weight. Yeah, it's just really hard to read because there's so much visual noise going on.
I was thinking of replacing thought bubbles by placing text in the background. It really depends.
Totally. I'd have to see what you're doing to
Comment upon it.
yes.
I love
But
this
I think
page.
that's a cool idea.
The
This
next one.
Yeah.
Dad, I met this human boy.
Oh, I cry. Rizzo
Thanks,
looks so
Usain.
sweet.
It's one of my favorite. I just like his little expressions too.
Yeah.
I think
Oh,
moving
Usain.
forward, like you start getting better at pretty mouth drawing
Definitely.
wise. There's still a sketchiness, but there's nice contrast here.
Yes.
It's framed really well.
Mm-hmm. I also like the kind of like descending kind of cut through Monster Dad that I have going on.
Mhm.
It's good for the flow.
Yes.
It brings your eye through the page, which is nice.
This one's a little rougher going forward.
On the next one?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is.
And
yeah.
this girl, they're both cursed, I think. Yeah, here's another cluttered one. Like anyone where you are forced to do the outline, you've kind of failed.
Yeah, definitely.
And I was wondering, you want me to help them? If it's not too much trouble, are they your friends? I think actually when we printed this, we cleared them up.
Yeah, definitely like changed some of the lettering so that
Got rid of the lines behind them because it
yeah.
it makes it hard to read.
Yeah, because I think we just went and like made this a whole black fill so that it's easier to read.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I find this one doesn't flow as well.
No.
And it's way more black, whereas the other one had that really nice.
Yeah, that
contrast.
through line of the white background.
Yeah. He's so cute.
He's so cute.
I do love these pages though.
Oh yeah, they're really cool. Like
I think this is where like Pretty Mouth like becomes kind of good.
yes.
It took a lot less time for Pretty Mouth to become good art wise than Sovereign did.
Yeah. 100%.
I don't love the composition of this next page either.
No, it needed more white to help. Because the problem is, like, I've got Monster Dad kind of falling in, like, columns.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of having, like, the white space kind of lead you through. It keeps getting broken up by, like, the columns of Monster Dad. So, yeah, I would have been a lot better about, like I would clear out this section in the top panel. and then have white lead down here to where Rizzo is.
The okay gets lost because it's
Yeah.
in such a weird place.
Yeah.
It's a lot less cluttered, but it's just not in a place where you like naturally go to,
Yeah.
and you miss the tiny little Rizzo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's hard to read this page.
Totally. His
But everyone
expressions
loves
are
it because
cute.
he's adorable
I
and
know.
crying.
I love the last panel. He's quiet.
It's because you just love crying boys.
Listen, boys should cry.
Make boys cry.
Make boys cry.
2021.
Yeah.
I do love that you forgot to get rid of the sketch layer.
No, don't look at that.
You can see the pink line on the side.
Don't look at it. Cover your eyes.
Oh, like Rizzo covered his eyes.
Thank you, Rizzo.
The pink line's still there.
No, stop it. Looking at the quality of it, I wonder if this was still hand drawn on paper. No, it wouldn't.
You
be.
never hand drawed.
No, I did all of Pretty Mouth digitally.
That last crying is so bad.
It's really bad.
That body, like, what is that?
Yeah.
That I want to be human. Let him be human as
Let
a
him
treat.
be a human.
Yeah, I didn't even see the little Rizzo. Yeah,
He
exactly.
blends in so much.
This is too much emotions.
Yes.
We went too far.
Too far.
Ursula was like, I need more emotion. I'm like, no, stop. Yeah.
Yes.
We're running out of things to say. We won't be able to read the entire thing.
Yeah, but I like the paneling here. Like I like how I did like a diagonal cut.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. I need to get back into doing more cool paneling like that. But
Oh, your panels are cute, cool, babe.
thank you. I'm more intentional about them now. But I used to. That's the thing. Like I remember with Sovereign too. Like I used to do more kind of like experimental stuff because I didn't know what I was doing. Where now that I know, I kind of tend to stick to the guidelines more.
Come here, let me pet you. Let me pet you.
And I wish I'd just get a little more fun.
I want rice. Yeah.
Yeah, Bryce.
It's
Okay.
very cute.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have any, like, writing problems with this either.
No.
It's my strongest stuff.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, look. We're just getting across a very simple point that
Yes.
his dad is nice.
Yes.
You look human enough to me.
Mm.
That feels like this page isn't done. I don't know what it is about it.
I
It's
know
like a
what it
really
is.
good page, but it just doesn't feel done.
The problem with it is that the lines are all really huge. That's a problem with Pretty Mouth, especially early on. I don't know if I fix it later, but I tended to like jump around with like my line widths. And thicker lines tend to look less finished. At least for Pretty Mouth here, it totally depends on your comic, but it gives this like sketchy feel, like it's a draft instead of like a final thing, where instead of using like thinner
Yeah.
lines, doing more detail work. So this feels super just like marker scribble quality is the problem.
Annika, can I stop petting you for 1 second just to adjust my pants?
No.
She immediately peeped as soon as I stopped touching her face.
She's such a baby. She's needy.
Yeah, but I like it as like a pencil.
Yes.
Oh, I like the next page. I needed to
Aw.
do less large amounts of panels.
Yeah.
But I'm not human enough for anyone else. No one likes me at work. No one wants to be my friend.
Aww.
Humans couldn't see a good thing if it was looking right at them.
Yes.
See, that's a lot better. You started getting rid of the eyes and things. Oh wait, no, that's actually a mistake a bit.
Yeah, I should have had more eyes and stuff.
But you did get rid of like, it's a lot clearer to read.
I also started doing like I'd outline the words more with like the goop, which kind of
Mhm.
helps bring attention to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, this panel in particular needed more eyes and mouths around the edges. But
Sometimes you straight up forgot them.
yes, I was working at breakneck speeds.
Breakneck. Her neck
Yum.
broke. I took a look at the next novel I had to read, and 18-year-old Ursula has a better sense of contrast. In the black and white, everything is solid and simple. Poor baby. True Rizzo's dad, true. How is Rizzo a monster? He just eats, steak, and stays awake all night. It's a normal human stuff.
Exactly.
Okay, here's the next page where some people didn't notice.
How? How
I
did they
remember
not
someone
notice her?
not noticing her.
Whoa. Did they think she was just like a background texture?
Yeah, or something. Like, I don't know. Oh, Evan got his new nose. This is
This
where
where
the redesign happened.
this is where I think I took a break.
Yeah.
And then hopped back in where like my line work is suddenly like a lot better, more
Mhm.
crisp. And yeah, Evan starts to get more features that are his own. It's a little wobbly now, but it'll get more defined as it goes on in this scene.
I didn't until the second time. I don't understand how people do not see her. Just a weird looking tree, I guess.
I guess.
I guess because you're used to like the scribbles in the background at this point.
That's true.
Like if it was cleaner in the background all the time, I think this would stand out more. Wait, people didn't notice her in the first panel? Apparently Starry didn't until the second time, so I thought it was a potted plant on the wall. I can see it.
Yeah, me too. Honestly, if you're like, oh, it's a tree, okay.
Yes, it's like
Fine.
vines or something. Some people see like a
It's
scary lady.
amazing.
Other people don't.
I love it.
I mean, that's kind of cool because she's
Yeah.
not supposed to be recognizable, but it's supposed to show that Evan doesn't see her.
Yeah.
You ready, Toss Pot? It's
Evan.
Yeah, she clearly doesn't know. She's chatting with her mom. That's not her mom, but it looks like her mom.
Yes. Oh my god.
Headcanon.
Okay. But yeah, things are a lot more clean. The
Mhm.
backgrounds aren't great, but more clean.
They're
So.
less scribbles.
Yeah.
Slight scribble.
Little scribble as a treat.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, let's move on.
We go in.
Yum.
What? Nothing. It's good. The good thing you're super easy to find. I love Silver.
Me too. I like how she has different faces on her bags.
Everyone in, I think it would. Isn't it like 50% of Pretty Mouth characters are weebs?
Yeah.
Because Allie's a weeb, Silver's a weeb,
Evans used to be a weeb.
Evan's weeb light, Rizzo is not a weeb,
No.
Ramona's not a weeb.
No.
Yeah,
Lots of weebs.
weebs versus gamers. Seven a gamer.
I know what the difference is.
What?
I think this is where I got Clip Studio Paint.
Oh,
It's where I switched from Photoshop to Clip Studio.
I can see it now.
Yes. Oh my god.
Figured it out. Super easy to find. I like the paneling here.
Yeah, me too. I like the third panel a lot with Silver.
Yeah.
It looks nice.
Shadow Lady kind of looks like a tree. Maybe that's why people didn't notice. I think that's it.
I think she looks like a tree. Oops.
She's all over the place. I don't know. I'm gonna blame partly us,
Oh yeah.
mostly us.
100%.
Yeah.
Like 99%?
Evan, you work at a grocery store. Yeah. Beep boop song.
Beep
It's
boop
true.
song. Okay, let's keep going.
Yep. You and Rizzo, easy peasy. Great.
The fuss together and he's so mad.
She looks like a pine tree. I like that we have one setting in Pretty Mouth and it's a bus stop. Like it's the
Yes.
one recognizable setting.
Yes.
I like that Monster Dad just lives near a bus stop.
Why not?
Gloop,
I like how
gloop.
the city didn't notice. Okay. Yeah, like backgrounds are getting better ish, kinda. Oh my god, sorry, on the next page I hate what I did with the clouds.
Oh yeah, that's really bad.
That's so distracting.
I do like how her bag crumples there, all detailed.
Oh yeah. I like how
What now? We can't go there. Why? What's there? A monster. Why didn't I? Yeah, why didn't she? What's the deal? What's the deal?
I think I know.
What is it?
I think isn't it cuz
I don't know.
I don't know.
Why can't she? Why didn't she know that this was Monster Dad's place. Even ignoring the fact, wouldn't she remember what bus stop she had her face ripped off at?
That's true.
Good questions. The
Huh.
bus panel is so funny. I love the bus panel.
I know.
I
You
hate
just
those
tell
little
she's
bus
being annoying.
tassels you have to hold.
I know, it was so annoying. Anytime we'd have to ride the bus.
Ugh.
Ugh.
Glad I'm not a commoner.
A peasant.
Let them eat cake.
I miss riding a bus, but I also don't miss it. I didn't like it because it was always crowded and annoying and stuff, and I hated waiting for buses. But I used to like just sitting on a bus and just riding around and thinking.
Yeah, sometimes I used to just get on a bus for the hell of it
Yeah,
and just go for
just
an
go for a
hour.
little thinky think
Yeah,
on a bus route.
it's fun to ride on a bus.
Yes, it's nice when they're quiet and no one's there.
Anyways,
Anyways, yeah, I also like Evan's expression there. See, like my line
everything
work?
but the clouds is nice.
Yeah. I like how the witch is like wrapping her up in her hair.
Yeah, some people didn't recognize that Evan was the same character anymore.
Yeah, true, because I changed him so much.
Yeah. Silva the girl from the first few pages? Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, next page.
Wait. Hey, wait. Oh, look, Rizzo coming out of the woods. Oh, God, don't eat me.
Oh my god.
This is the first time we're like Evan cringe.
Yes.
Because this is after we know Rizzo's just like super sweet.
I know.
I like the feet. I like how
Yeah.
you darken them so they look like they're in the front.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
they stood out from the trees for once.
Yes. It works. I know why I used a small panel for like Rizzo coming up behind Evan, but I don't like the composition of that.
Yeah. It's like a weird flip that occurs too.
Yeah, that too, where I
There's lots of 180 problems here.
yes. Also, Rizzo's legs are so long. They tried to put me on the cover of Vogue.
You knew he would be here. This exchange is also a bit confusing. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm confused too.
same. Okay,
Set things up, Bones. God.
gosh, Bones. Okay, let's continue.
Oh, right, because he said he was going to meet them there.
Yeah, they were
Right,
like, we're
oh,
gonna
right.
go meet the dad.
It is weird where Silver goes.
Yeah.
Like, Pretty Mouth needed more breathing space.
Definitely.
As one of its biggest issues. But my legs were too long. That's Lear. He comes in, you're like, honey, no.
Oh, Lear.
That's not why you're not on the cover of Vogue, honey.
Okay.
Sorry, I was just going to go find you. Is your dad really a monster? We're talking about this now. I hate this. What did you do?
This is the egregious
What?
bubbling.
What? What? I forgot. It's so bad. Should we wait for Silver? His face is so long.
They tried to put me on the cover of Vogue, but my face was too long.
Why the long
Uh.
face, Rizzo? Oh my god, why did you do that with the bubble?
I don't
You were getting
know.
so good at art, and then you did this.
I ruined it.
It looks like someone behind him is talking.
Ah. You should work on your comic, Essie. Do it.
What is happening?
So it's supposed to be Rizzo is saying, I guess so. And I didn't know how to make the bubble tail go to Rizzo without like it covering Evan, so I put it behind him. It's really terrible. I should have just reconfigured the panel so that I could put the speech bubbles in the right order.
Rizzo looking like a horse in the last panel. We're getting into the long chin phase,
Oh
aren't we?
god, yeah. Where
Chin.
I made the chins real
Chin,
long.
chin again, chin, chin again, chin, chin, chiroo.
I like how with the trees I chilled out with the cross hatching and just did black fills.
They also look like trees now.
Yeah. Good work, girl. Okay, next
Proud
page.
of the black fills.
Yes.
What happened to your face, Evan? It's melting.
It's
She
melting
came
away.
here with me. You don't think your dad ate her or something? I hope not. That was like the most egregious like flip thing, but I understand why. Like you did like you fooshed around them. You
Yeah.
like 180'd real hard.
Yeah. I know why I did it because I didn't want to have like a stack of Evan,
Yeah.
but it's not great. I could have done, there are other things I could have done
Yeah.
without flipping it around so much.
Evan's so rude. He really is.
Yeah. I hate the spacing here that I did because of the large text. It like moved the top line up higher than the bottom line. I wish I just fixed that.
Oh god, yeah. That's some. Yeah, that's some.
Add typography.
Yeah, that's something you wouldn't even notice, but really is frustrating. Yeah.
Man.
I do like that you can tell things apart, though.
Yeah. Things are getting cleaner.
Yeah, it's much cleaner now.
Yes.
Yeah, Evan's so freaking rude.
So rude.
Evan didn't get any less rude.
No.
It's the same level of rude. Wait, when did his hat... Wait, his hat never came off. Why did I think his hat came off? I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, back Magpie on Kickstarter.
Oh
We just
yeah.
lost
please.
backers. That's it. That's all we're doing this stream. Everyone was like, whoa, is this the comic it's from?
Terrible. Back the Magpie, I'll ban all of you. Watch
You can
out,
get the
they'll
Pretty
do it.
Mouth Omnibus and read it along with us.
You
Paper
could.
style in a hardcover.
Do you want this in hardcover?
You could hate your friends with it. Or your
Could be a
enemies.
murder weapon. Oh my
Um,
goodness.
let's keep going.
Okay.
At least get through this one. right?
Yeah, let's finish the second bit
Yeah.
and then finish up.
Okay, because it's almost 5 o'clock.
Yeah, and my voice is dying.
Let's just go get this over with. Oh, okay.
I really should have swapped those around because, like, they are not readable in the correct order.
Yeah.
Also, second panel, Brizzo just disappears into the background. That was a terrible contrast choice.
Yeah. He looks like... How is he getting through the tree? How did he just walk through that tree? You think he
just-
would have had to duck?
Probably.
Dad, this is the guy I was talking about. Yeah, that's a great lead-in.
Yeah.
My pretty mouth.
I really should have done, like, more pulled out shots of them walking into the forest and Evan seeing the monster dad, like, descending.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's very sudden. It feels like 2 pages crammed to 1.
definitely. Needs to breathe.
I need to breathe.
Breathe more. Okay, next page.
2021 goals. That's terrible typography.
Oh, Ursula.
Why is it just like a flat box? Like you have so much to work with there. Well, what do you want from me? I don't hurt me. You're cursed, correct? Yeah, what a weird typography.
I know, I
This
had
is
all
not
that,
a great... No.
I had all that space I could have put the words on, and I crammed it all at the top.
Evan's
Oh,
holding
dear.
onto Rizzo cute. I mean, Evan holds onto Rizzo and kisses him all the time. He doesn't respect him as a human being.
No. Evan, not cute.
Yeah, it's this composition sucks.
Yeah, it's not great. It's getting easier to read, but it's not great.
If Alvin held onto me, I'd bite my arm. Oh, this is... Oh, I love this one. The next
No.
page. Because it looks like there's a little guy who goes, me.
It does.
It looks like a little guy. He's like, me.
Me.
What is it? Is it those mouths? I like this page. What do you mean?
I think it's the next one. There's like a page. There's this page in here that I hate what I did. Okay.
There's a
Okay.
weird merger with the question mark.
Yeah, it shouldn't be covering this line thing. 'Cause it- Combines them, makes it hard to see the little dot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
makes the question mark look like a word
Hmm.
or a letter. That's what those are called. Is it those mouths? I didn't like this. You just weren't great at sticking to his face.
Yeah. Yeah, it should have been more horrific.
Yeah. See? Okay, next page.
See, this is what I hate that I did. I didn't do anything cool. I just took his mouth.
Gun. Yeah, I remember trying to explain it to you, and you're like,
No.
no, it's
It's like that scene from The Matrix. but less horrifying.
Goodbye, mouth. Like, it should have been horrifying, and then we have the humor here of being like, Dad, that was his mouth. Like, like, as Rizzo's not seeing this is horrifying enough.
Yeah.
Wrong mouth. Whoops.
Oops. Dad, that was his mouth.
Dad, silly. Also, all of Monster Dad's eyes are gone on this page.
You're right. Where's his eyes and mouths?
Well, mouth be gone.
Sorry, I like the next page. Poor Evan.
Here we go.
Oh, that's more horrific.
That's better.
So that's Hal's mouth that gets put on Evan's face. So that's the mouth that's on his
Jesus.
chest.
I like they're like, lol, this is funny. That's not funny.
Just the first panel's funny.
Yeah. Little pie in his face.
Ah,
You've gotten better at horror, I will say.
thanks.
New mouth. Hey,
New mouth who dis?
kiss that mouth.
Mwah.
That was, see, you did a good amount of detail.
I did.
It looks kind of rough in the middle one, but
Yeah.
it's pretty good. Nice horror.
Yeah.
Monster Dad, no. I mean, Evan's kind of a dick in Monster Dad's defense.
True. He was very mean to his son.
Made him cry.
Yes.
Don't make an Elder God's son cry.
He's just doing like the shotgun talk.
Oh, that's what we called this scene.
Yeah.
It was the Monster Dad shotgun talk.
You be nice to my son.
I thought Monster Dad was supposed to be nice. Oh no.
He's mean to people who are mean to Rizzo.
Yeah.
Actually, Monster Dad's basically only nice to Rizzo,
It's true.
if we're being honest here.
He's nice to Ramona.
So is Hal the lady or the thing in the basement? The thing in the basement.
Yeah.
Ramona is the lady.
Evan the Menace. What if he just got Ramona's mouth instead?
Yes. Okay, anyways, let's continue.
Okay, I just want to say, everyone's like, oh man, Bones, so messed up with this mouth stuff. Ursula made the mouth thing, okay? Evan is Ursula's creation. Rizzo is mine, okay?
I wanted just a character with a weird thing, and I was like, what if he had a bunch of mouths on him? And then I was like, how does that work? Well, what if they're connected to other people? Like,
Yeah.
it was just, it was,
Oh, I like
it was
this
a fun
page.
idea.
Oh, I really like this page.
Oh yeah, look, I did a pulled out shot.
There's like a nice whoosh to
There's
it.
flow.
Great
I
work.
did a good job.
Oh, I like how she's kind of attached, kind of gross.
Yeah, I
That's
think it was
better.
also her lipstick smudging.
Yeah, that's better than before. It looks weird. We're back to where we started, Sugar. I don't just help humans like you. You help me and I'll consider it. Damn.
Damn, that's cold.
What a dick. Evan the Menace, more mouths for kids. Yeah. I like this page.
Me too. This looks good.
I can see why people like Pretty Mouth. It's not good, but man, it's a fun ride, isn't it?
Right? I hope y'all are having fun.
I'm not. Evan's not.
Evan is not.
I
having
did
a
like
good
the
time.
page. I don't know what
Yeah.
else to say.
Oh, I like it.
The writing isn't so bad.
I like how
scene wise now. I think scene to scene the things are better now.
Yeah.
But like the overall plot is a chopped up salad.
It doesn't have a very strong foundation.
Yeah.
It's very much like
Sovereign.
yeah.
Yeah.
Or started off wibbly wobbly.
Timey wimey. Marry my son and I'll help you have a normal.
I like how
Amount of fun.
amount of mouth.
Okay. I'll throw it in.
I was like, huh? So I like how with the typography, I kind of like shifted it so it follows like the plane of the
Yeah.
goop.
That's really cool.
Yeah. Anyways, let's continue.
Like when you do small things, because then you're showing the environment.
Yes, that's why we do pulled out shots so we can see the characters and the environment together.
What do I do? There is a banished witch stepping outside of her lines. If you sent her away, I will help all that I can.
I wish I'd put like more mouths and stuff.
I wish I'd set things up at all.
There's lots of things we want.
We have dreams.
We do.
Sometimes we fail to achieve them. God, it makes me want to like rewrite Pretty Mouth but never draw it.
No.
Just make you guys draw it. Crowdsource rewrite of Pretty Mouth.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Yeah,
Continue.
why is the text so up in the air? Should be more centered
Yeah,
on
yeah.
the panel.
There should have been more.
Like it's hugging the gutter for some reason.
Yeah. Like compositionally, I like this page, but yeah, I think that just one
Mm-hmm.
typography thing should have been like spread, like made bigger and filled up the space better.
Why did Monster Dad lie to his son and say that he'd help? Probably because he was like, okay, I'll help. And then as soon as Evan showed up, he was like, don't eat me, Rizzo. Did your dad eat that girl? And probably Monster Dad was like, screw off.
Don't be mean to my baby.
Probably because Rizzo thinks everyone is good. And Monster Dad had a more realistic assessment of Evo and his
Hello.
Evan, it was like Evan was like, this guy's kind of a dick. Maybe you should do something good first.
Yes. He's still gonna help him. He's just like, you help me first.
Yeah.
Prove your worth. Crowdsource Pretty Mouth and make Evan even more of a meanie. Yes.
Yes. Perfect.
Okay, let's continue.
Oh, here's Evan not helping his case.
Yeah, no.
Get away from me. You're a freaking a-hole. Am I the a-hole? Why did I even come here?
Evan.
I mean, I understand. Evan just went through a horrific experience.
That's true. That was pretty terrifying. For
Yeah.
him, but-
Just- I have no mouth and I'm a scream moment for him. The books of Evan. No. The
I also
books of
love that.
Evo.
I love that spelling of the hard frick.
Yeah, Evan was rude. Yeah, that is a great spelling.
Listen. Yeah. So. Compositionally, I'm okay with how these look.
I like the angry Evan.
Yeah. 10 out of 10.
Rizzo's chin is.
Yeah, they're getting the long chins. I'm getting into that phase again.
I have too many mouths and I can't stop screaming.
Okay.
F word. Evan is canceled.
That's why.
Oh my god. The next panel. Next page.
Oh.
You're a bunch of monsters.
Oh, so.
I'm sorry, I thought he might help. Well, you were wrong. I'm sorry. Yeah. There's a lot of like, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
In Pretty Mouth. I don't do those much.
Mm-hmm.
Evan, have a Snicker. Have 3 Snicker.
Please. Oh, Evan.
Share a Kit Kat bar with all 3 of your mouths.
What do they do with the last bar?
Hal has the biggest mouth.
Oh, okay.
Maybe they can give Rizzo some.
Yeah.
He
share
can
with
pass
Rizzo.
I'm gonna murder a man. Rizzo, okay.
Rizzo, okay.
I like this panel. I like what you're doing with the clouds now.
Yeah.
But it is weird because there's not supposed to be clouds.
Yeah. It's not great. I wish I'd been better with backgrounds in general.
Yeah.
Okay. Next. Oh, right. They have to go awkwardly stand at the bus stop together.
Could you go? I need the shade. Right.
What shade is like a glass box? I should have given it like a proper top looking
Yeah,
thing.
well, maybe if you did backgrounds and it didn't look cloudy outside and it was shaded in the bus thing, then my writing, which you had the script for, would have made sense. This is not my fault.
I know. It's
Yeah.
not my fault. It's not my fault. Okay.
And this is a very, very white page.
I know, for something that's supposed to be shady.
It's a sunny day. Can't you guys tell by all the clouds? Ursa's like, but it's ominous.
Ominous. Listen. Listen,
Rizzo
I
is a
can
poor baby.
understand.
It's true. This is where I just like rack up everyone loves Rizzo points.
Yes, exactly. Make him
Compilation of Rizzo with sad eyebrows. Yes.
Yes. Ugh. Okay. I like all the compositions here. Yeah, there's a problem with the whole
The
background
weird,
stuff.
like, tiny, just Evan head is a little silly.
Yeah.
That's a bit poor composition.
Yes.
Just the
It
big
should have
white
been-
space.
It should have been more pulled out so you could just see like both of them standing in the thing.
Yeah,
properly.
totally.
Um,
Maybe there you could have shown that it was sunny outside and shaded in there.
Maybe I could have. Yeah, you're right. Oh dear.
Okay, next bright page.
Oh right. So he's like debating giving him a sweater, and he's like, no.
I wish it would like come across better.
Yeah,
What a weird way to take off your sweater too.
I know.
Like, yeah. What a jerk.
I know. He's such a jerk.
What a smelly jerk butt. What a useless page though.
Honestly, just conveyed
I
the
don't-
same thing.
Like I don't even know what it like conveys.
Yeah.
I do like Rizzo shading his little face
Mm,
though.
yeah.
His
Poor
eyes have
Rizzo.
migrated so far up his head.
Listen. No, that's such a problem where I'd give them tiny foreheads. And
I think I like this page better just because there's more black to it.
yeah, honestly.
So it blocked a bit better.
Yeah.
Like maybe if like we just had him covering his face earlier
Yeah.
and then Evan could have been like, could you leave? And then he'd be like, I need the shade. And then you would understand that he needs the shade because he's covering his little face.
Yeah.
Where'd his
exactly.
umbrella go?
Oh, right. He had an umbrella.
Where'd his umbrella go?
Listen.
He lost it.
Let's go by. Monster Dad ate it.
Yum.
Yum.
Why would Monster Dad eat his son's umbrella?
I know. He wouldn't be that mean.
All right, next
Okay,
page.
Next page. Look, I tried to do background
Oh,
stuff.
this one's nice. There's like kind of an apartment maybe,
Yeah.
and flop on the bed.
Yeah.
Man, you have a tiny room, Evan.
He does. Holy crap.
Just a
fit-
bed.
Sit like a twin bed, not even like a double bed.
He sleeps in the closet wing.
Oh my god.
It doesn't look so tiny when he first enters it. Like there's clearly
know.
a table in there.
Right? What the heck?
Like his model, kind of.
I know.
Yeah, he has his like scrapbooking desk. I do like they oh wait, he opens the door.
Yeah, so he's in his main room with the scrapbooking desk, and then he goes into his tiny little shoebox of a room.
But look at you, you had his little scrapbooking thing.
I know.
He almost had hobbies.
Almost.
New York apartment. A teeny bed.
Teeny bed.
Except it's in Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could be a tiny Toronto apartment. Can you imagine if they're in Toronto?
God, no.
No. Okay.
So what are you gonna do about this witch thing? I don't know, and I don't care.
Oh god, his chin.
Oh no.
The chin is beginning.
The chickening. Well, I do, because it's been fun, Evan, but I really would like my body back. You really think he's going to help you? It's worth a shot. I mean, yeah, Evan, what else are you gonna do? Evan's such a dick. I forgot.
Such a jerk.
I like her little mouth.
Yeah.
I want to give it a carrot.
Here, have a carrot.
I just want to feed Ramona little treats.
I find there's something I've noticed there on a couple pages, but there's weird places where like there's like a shake to my line work.
Oh,
don't know.
yeah.
I think I was just going really slow over things, so my hand was shaking, and I didn't have any
stabilizers.
yeah.
So imagine you drawing, but on a bike, and it has the little stabilizers.
Drawing on a bike.
The chin is beginning,
The ultimate drawing challenge.
but it does not stop.
It never stops.
Kitty in the back. Oh yeah, there's
Oh,
a
hey
kitty.
there. Hey, buddy.
He hasn't noticed the rice.
No.
Ursula thought he did, but he just noticed our other cat and
Yeah.
chased her up the stairs.
Yes. Oh, there he goes.
Oh wait, he's
Oh
noticed.
no, he noticed the rice.
The rice from
Save him. Oh, he's done. What did Ramona and Hal deserve to be stuck on Evan? You're right.
That's true. All right, let's keep going.
Okay.
I like this page though.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, like they just start really getting good.
Mhm.
Honestly, as far as composition, it's like I said, pretty much main failing is the writing, and like and the art early on, it doesn't stay bad for that long. Oh, there's little kitten paws in this page.
Yeah.
He starts working them.
Kneading the pillow. Making biscuits.
It would be if any of it made sense. I agree.
I agree.
Why not ask that stud of yours? I mean, after an apology, she likes Rizzo.
She does like Rizzo.
He's a stud.
If I were stuck onto Evan, I would scream every time he was rude like a shock collar. But yeah, like
Evan, stop. Wait.
Evan.
Earlier, he grabbed my amiibo off the shelf. He grabbed Link
No,
and just ran off with him.
Blair. This is mine. I'm going to eat
He
it.
just bit his sword and stole him away.
He stole your little Link amiibo.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I mean, Rizzo kind of did kiss Ramona. Can you blame her? Yeah, it's true.
Evan.
I like that his
find-
chin is slinking away from the apple.
Said no.
His whole chin collapses. Like, no, we cannot eat the apple.
Cannot.
I know why they're here. It's because it's breakfast time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They want food.
Yeah, we need to finish this chapter.
Exactly.
Oh, this is the last page.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, I like how I'm starting to do background stuff. Again, it would be better if I'd actually designed this place before I started drawing backgrounds, but an attempt is being made and it's better than it used to be.
Heck yeah.
Yes.
All right, we will continue. And this will go a lot faster than some. We're
Oh,
already
yeah.
2 parts in.
Exactly.
And I
Two
think
of
part 6 is like nothing.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll read more of this next time.
Yeah, we'll get through this.
Some-
Thanks for everyone for supporting the Magpie Kickstarter. One
Yes.
day we'll finish Magpie and we'll get to read it all together.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be
In
fun?
8 years.
Yeah. It's not gonna take 8 years,
I
just
know.
3.
I know. But yeah,
Stop.
thank you.
Stop.
Sorry. So our cats are gonna eat the whole house.
You're gonna get food. Just let us finish the stream.
It's like, no, food now. Now. Okay. Thank you so much for
I
hanging
love
out
you
with
guys.
us. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe if you're new. Make sure to like the video. That would
Become
help
a
us out a lot.
Patreon to learn what rice is.
Yes.
All right, love you guys.
Alrighty.
Goodbye.